enjoy the game, enjoy each other, and let's go back home. Win, lose, or draw, make sure we're all together.
Last thing, you got anything you want to say?
I want to shout out Moneyboy TV for giving me this opportunity to speak. And let's go Greenwave.
But you put on quite a show.
Yes, sir, man, and we are back like Cadillac seats for fantastic Friday night high school football game of the week at the legendary, the iconic McClung Memorial Stadium. I am your favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, right beside my OG, Mike Woods. Beautiful weather so far, man. The grass looks cut and low. 63rd Annual Heritage Bowl Classic. The home team, Spencer Greenwaves, taking on the visiting Carver Tigers. Mike Woods, we here.
We here. Just like that song said, it's time for a standing ovation.
Yes,
We're ready
sir.
to get it on, baby. We've been waiting for this for a while now. The coach, the teacher versus the pupil.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see it, man. Before we jump into talking about this pregame, man, we want to welcome y'all, and we want to shout out Dale's Foods, Scania's Funeral Home, and our newest sponsor, Winship Education Center and Nissan of LaGrange, man. We truly appreciate y'all for y'all support here with fantastic Friday night high school football. Mike, what is it that we are looking forward to this evening? Atmosphere-wise.
First of all, I want to know, we've been talking about this weather.
Yeah.
I think if the weather hold up, we're in for a special treat tonight.
Yes, sir.
Been talking with Coach Kegg a whole lot this week, and he's excited about what his team is, the work that the guys have put in.
Yeah.
So his biggest thing is that they just carry out their assignment. One of the big things that they've had a problem with is killing themselves with penalties. So he said if they can control that and be disciplined tonight, looking for a big upset.
Yeah, it's very possible. Spencer has not won this rivalry game since 2017. And if y'all watched our the hype up, the luncheon that we had at Dale's Food Wednesday, I said it's hard when it's hard to call it a rivalry when it's one-sided. You know what I mean? So I think Spencer they have the pieces, and then Carver with that young quarterback. If Spencer's going to make a move, this year is the year.
Yeah, we talked about that with Sebastian Hurd, the freshman, just accidentally thrown into the fire. Came there with the intention to wait his turn, but he got thrown into the fire. And so far, he did a pretty good job. The first game Friday night against Whitewater they played.
Yeah.
And so again, now this is going to be another monster because again, when you look up in the stands, the crowd is steady to coming in here.
Absolutely.
And so when he look up in the crowd tonight, there's going to be a bunch of people. And so just hope that he can. And they got a lot of seniors around him.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can do the job, do what they're supposed to do to help ease some of the stress off of him and don't have him, so caught up in everything early for this game. That pressure don't need to be on him.
Right.
But on the flip side, that's what Spencer want to do. Put all the pressure on him.
Yeah. And just talking to King, and even when we talk Wednesday, if I'm Spencer, I'm making that freshman beat me with his arm.
Yep.
Carver has a load. When I say loaded, I'm talking loaded backfield, and that's one thing you don't want to. You don't want to sit up here and let Carver go for 150, 200 yards total yards rushing. If you can load that box up and put that pressure on that quarterback and make him beat you, you can live with that.
I'm telling you.
But you letting previous player of the year, Castlin, go off. You let this new freshman come in, 1,400 watt, go off. Tarver, who can go off and went off last year, then you're in for a rude awakening.
Exactly. You know what? And I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think that the biggest, and I told the coaches this. I think the biggest weapon that Carver has, and I ain't saying he don't get the credit he deserves. That Kelson Tarver.
Oh yeah.
Tarver gets all the tough yards. He makes the game short field the game with them. He's gonna get those 3 and 4 yards per carry, and I think that's the key. If they can stop him and force Carver to be in the long yard the game, 3rd and long, I think that's going to help them out a whole lot.
Yeah, absolutely. And on the flip side with Carver, my bad. On the flip side with Spencer and that defense, Spencer's offense. They're going to have to give what this defense take. Give what they let you take. You don't want to go out and you got to be patient playing against this Carver defense. It's not going to be the big plays, the long runs, the long throws. You want to make sure that you can break it down. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with pregame action here at Fantastic Friday Night High School Football.
The Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
The Pregame Show, proudly sponsored by Dale's Foods. The Pregame Show is being sponsored by Scania's Funeral Home.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, and we are back here at fantastic Friday night high school game of the week at the legendary, the iconic A.J. McClung Memorial Stadium. The band is out. They're right now doing the Star Spangled Banner. That is the end of it. God bless America, and God bless football.
And keep the rain away. I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
keep saying it. Keep the rain away. We don't want no lightning. We don't want none of that. Because we know what that do.
Yeah.
Prolong the game. So
Absolutely.
again, we here, man, and it's getting close to kickoff. We see the line is long. I know they're going through a lot of checks.
Man.
And make sure everything is good and everybody's safe down here tonight. We're going to have a great time tonight. There ain't going to be nothing going on. We're going to have great things to talk about. So, again, man, excited about this game. You see the crimson and baby blue over there and line up with a bunch of green over here on this side.
Yeah, man. So Spencer being the home team this year, Carver was home last year, so they alternate every other year back and forth. In this rivalry, like we said, the 63rd annual, man. So this rivalry been going on 63 years. And, boy, if you've been around this area, boy, we've had some barn burners. We have seen some iconic players come through and play in this game.
Iconic. I mean, I'm telling you that I say Watts is the next coming.
That's
of
the
Isaiah
next
Crowell.
one.
I look at him and they look so much similar. I think he's going to put on some weight.
Yeah, absolutely.
But just seeing the explosiveness that he has, watching him play, I get a chance to watch some games and try to get a feel for what's expected for us tonight, what we're expected to see tonight. And I watched him run the ball last week, and he didn't look like a freshman.
Yeah. Oh, no. And me being fortunate enough to watch him since flag and 6U here in CYF, and then watch him go on to that national level, like you can tell the work that kid puts in.
Yeah.
It's no doubt in my mind when that class of 2029, his senior year, he'll be one of the top people at his position coming up. But we got a 5-star right here today.
Yeah.
Right now in the moment, we've seen plenty of 5-stars come through here, from Isaiah Crowell being the #1 running back in the country when he came out. The head coach for Carver on the sideline, coming back home, Jarvis Jones, the #1 rated linebacker, coming out his senior year,
Exactly.
right here, played in this game. And now we got another one. Tristan Gibbons, the man committed to Texas A&M right here from Columbus, Georgia. Another 5-star from Carver. It's like they just spit him out.
Yeah.
And boy, is he a monster.
I think the secret with Tristan is that you never know. He might be one of those kids that go to college and flip on the offensive side of the ball because he's so talented.
Right. And he's lined up as a receiver.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's proven he can do that very well if that's what they want him to start at. And I wouldn't be surprised if he get into college and numbers get to a numbers game. He's able to make that transition and make it because he's such a good athlete.
Yeah.
I think if I'm Spencer, I'm running. I ain't running away from him. I'm keeping him so I can see him. I'm running everything toward him, and and like we say, you and I, we always talking about the spreading them out and what effect that's going to have. Does it free him up? But I think if you can send a lot of misdirection and stuff and keep him honest and making sure he's disciplined. I saw a couple times last week, watch the game where he was going. He was going, and they got around him. So I think that's what Coach Kegner was looking forward to, and hopefully seeing if he's still aggressive like that, they're gonna take some chances running toward him versus running away from him.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you run away from him, you're kind of going to play into him because he's fast enough to run you down from the backside, and his athleticism is on another level. We had a chance to call his game during basketball, and you could tell the footwork translates from football to basketball to football. So I'm eager to see how they try to block this man. You say so you can spread him out if you want to. Mm-hmm. You better have somebody to chip him.
Yep, you got to chip him. It got to be quick. But I tell you what, at the end of the day, I'm anxious to see how Elijah Fudge
I was saving that name. I was saving that name.
Go ahead. I'm going to let you go ahead on with it.
I was saving that name now, Coach. We can talk about everything and everybody on the Carver side, Spencer side, but the way this offense is going to move is going to depict on what number 8 at that quarterback position for Spencer does. We had a chance to watch him last year play in this game, and young. He was a young guy last year, the sophomore, and we seen what he did once he was able to settle down.
Exactly.
So now he has that year on his belt. He's experienced, this type fire with this Heritage Bowl Classic, and I expect him to come out and really make a name for himself.
I'm gonna give you one more name for Spencer. Wesley Crawford. Reminds you of the same type back as my man over at Carver. I just went blank. Tarver, I'm sorry. Went blank for a minute. They are almost the exact same type backs. The only difference is Spencer don't have all those weapons and the wing tee and the slot like Carver do to kind of keep you balanced with it.
Right.
But Wesley Crawford, better watch out for him. If he get a chance to break one, he's a nice size back, strong, just as big as Carver's backfield is, and he takes on those short yards a game, so he can help fudge out a whole lot with it. Keep an eye on him tonight. Crawford's going to be big time tonight. He's going to be a big time chance in the force of success that they have tonight. He's going to play a major role in it.
So absolutely, y'all are going to be watching us here on Moneyboytv.com. He'll be number 6'1", 170-pound junior. So he still have another year under his belt. Real quick, man, we want to shout out Dale's Food. Dale's Southern Food Style Cooking. Serve up breakfast and lunch and dinner in a laid-back, welcoming setting. Located at 3466 University Ave, Suite 4. A proud sponsor of Fantastic Friday Night High School Football. We are 2:40 away from kickoff. The captains are coming out onto the field. And it looked like both of these teams brought out their biggest men. And then you got little Kobe Cashley.
Intimidation. Kobe should have stayed on the side. Yeah. Big old boy. Some big guys out there, man. And if you look behind, Carver got some bigger ones behind them. So, it's going to be. And I'll tell you this. I didn't realize how big Spencer team was in the trenches. Spencer got some nice size this year.
Oh, yeah.
They got some nice size, and I think it's going to be a battle who won it.
Absolutely.
That's where the game's going to be won at tonight.
In them trenches, man. It's going to be who just wants it more. It's going to be a hard-fought game. And I can't wait to see it. And we've been talking about it since halftime of that blowout that we hosted last week. So we've been looking forward to this, man. It's been revved up. If you coming down here, boy, the tailgate was rocking. I came down, brought my son, man, and it's just, boy, the energy is electric.
And they was here at 9 o'clock from what I heard.
Man.
And when I got here at 3, they was ready. They were rocking and rolling. They was good and in it. Yeah. So, again, and the line is still long. The people are steady coming into the stadium.
Oh, they got the law out here.
Yeah, so it's gonna be,
they got the law.
If you waited to the last minute to get here, you might miss the first quarter because it's gonna take you a minute to get up in here. But again, this is gonna be a good. We know it's gonna be a great game tonight. I want to shout out to my daddy, my papa. I know he's watching today. Got a chance to hook him up with a smart TV, so he don't know what that is.
Oh,
hook
man,
him up with a smart TV.
Set everything up.
Yeah, so he's tuning in tonight. My pop, Roselle Woods, 91 years old, man, getting a chance to see his son, and hopefully I can make him proud of what we got going on tonight. I know we will. So again, man, I'm excited about this.
Yeah, that's all right. While we get ready to set for this kickoff, we want to shout out another sponsor, Scania's Funeral Home, the city's oldest African-American business offering pre-planning and pre-funding for all ages, regardless of health. A proud sponsor of Fantastic Friday Night High School Football. We're going to take a quick break before we head to kickoff. We'll be right back with Fantastic Friday Night High School Football.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1. and ESPN 95.7.
The pregame show is being sponsored by Scania's Funeral Home. The pregame show, proudly sponsored by Dale's Foods.
Now, let's get back to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, man, and we are back. I am your favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG Mike Wood. As the teams have ran out the paper, the visiting Carver is in that white with the scarlet helmet, and Spencer comes out with the green top, black bottom,
black breeches.
Yeah, there you go. Don't take the word. They in the black breeches, man, and we are about ready for kickoff. We couldn't catch who exactly won that coin toss, but we finna let you know as soon as they are able to line it up. Referees having a come to Jesus meeting at the middle of the field.
Everybody's here.
Yes, sir.
Getting ready to get it done, and I again, man, I think this is going to be one of the best games of the year. They came close last year.
Yeah.
Spencer came close last year, and I think Keg, just with the confidence, I went out there to talk to him yesterday, and just with the confidence and the swag he walked out the office with yesterday, he just had a different swag about himself. Like, if it come down to this, we're going to get it done. If we can just execute, we're going to be all right. So
here we go. Spencer won the toss, and they elected to defer, so they will be kicking off to Carver. And out the gate, back deep, you may have a chance to see the exciting freshman for Carver, Watts.
Hey, I'm going to tell you just like they say, better not kick it to him.
I want him to kick. I've been talking about this young man for the past 2 years that he is the next one. I
watched the game. I watched the game last week and watched the whole game. Don't kick it to him. Kick it up in the air, short kick it, do whatever you want to do, but do not kick it to that man. That's too much space.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of room to,
And great vision that he had. Last year's Under Armour All-American MVP for the 8th grade. Brought his talent here to Carver. And we are underway for the 63rd annual Heritage Bowl Class. They kick it away from him. Tarver feels it on the bounce. Tarver spits a man, runs over his own man, trying to step through. And Tarver walks it out to about his own 30-yard line. If his man gets out the way, Tarver might still be running.
Hey, that was a good save by Spencer right there, because they didn't need Carver to get off to an early start with a big touchdown run on the opening kickoff.
Not at all. And they angled that kick directly away from Watts on purpose. So they've been watching that film. They know that ain't the type of guy that you want to start feeling it, because he purely feeds off that energy. That Carver offense comes out onto the field, led by freshman Sebastian Hurd, number 12. And boy, if you can see it right here on Moneyboytv.com, where you can see the size of that Carver offensive line, they are massive. And Tarver's going to start it out in the backfield. Caston is on the field at the slot. Hand off to Tarver right up the middle. Tarver throws a man off, walking his way, and somebody loses a top. And a grown man run by Tarver out the gate.
Antoine Whitehead for Spencer with the saving tackle. Like I told you, Tarver's he is the one I think they got to stop.
And Carver showing a wrinkle here early with all 3 backs on the field. Watt goes in motion. Hand off to Tarver. Tarver bounces outside, looking for room, cuts back, runs into his own man at receiver, and Spencer strings him long, gets out of bounds, and another Greenway loses his helmet.
Great pursuit.
They better strap him on.
Great pursuit that time. Number 4 was able to hold his own and force him out of bounds. Zion Moore for Spencer.
So Carver, they're coming out in no huddle. Tarver picks up about 4 yards on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Hurd in the gun. Tarver single back. And Hurd tried to scramble out, looking away. Throws it away, and that's what they do. That pressure.
Pressure.
14, Kenny Magnum with the pursuit of him. I don't even know if anybody touched him.
No, and I tell you what, if 12 turns around, it's the interception. He just 13. I'm sorry, 13.
And it might have just been a busted pick. I think they're looking for the screen, and the receivers out there blocking on the perimeter. 3rd down and 6 for this Carver offense. So Hurd is facing his first 3rd down of the day. First quarter action. Tarver long setback. 4 receivers to the formation. Hurd checks out of it, looks to the sideline to get his play. Play clock down to 5. Hurd in the gun. Keeps it. Hurd keeps it. The freshman. Good block on the outside by Woodson. And you think Woodson is just a basketball player. He say, He is a 3-sport star. Blocking right there on the perimeter. Hurd keeps it and gets the first down.
I tell you what, that was a great block. Yeah. And those are the type of things that goes unnoticed.
Right.
That was a great block by T.J. Woodson.
Good block. Carver still comes out. No huddle. It's no huddle, but it's not a hurry-up offense. So they're just going to get the play right there from the sideline. Hurd in the gun. Tarver to the left of him, single back. Cashley, 3rd receiver in the slot. Woodson, single receiver to the bottom. Swings out to Tarver. Good block on the perimeter. That's all Castley needs, just a little bit of space. And Castley goes for about 9, close to the first down. And that's all it took. You ain't got to put a big block right there. Just give him enough space, and he has enough wiggle to make something shake.
Javante Carter on the stop for Spencer. again, those 10 yards, 9 to 10 yards, they eating them up with that. They had a chance to get a stop, and they blew that opportunity right there with big run by the freshman.
It's called for 2nd down and 1. Trips to the bottom of the formation. Single receiver to the top. Receiver at the top is Miles, the man that went off in that state championship game last year. Hurd in the gun. He drops back to pass for his first time and looks right up top at Miles and tries to go up. Good coverage there by the corner. Strapped. He tells him.
I think that's that young inexperience, because that play had no chance. He was throwing it up to him, hoping that he would get it. They had 2 men back on him on that defensive possession. But again, that's that you. He was checked off and went somewhere else with that one.
Jeremiah Jones on the coverage for Spencer, the senior. 3rd and 1. I mean, it was 2nd and 1, so that was it took a play shot. Hand off to Tarver. Tarver looking for him, runs into a man. Able to pick up a yard. They had him corralled right at the line of scrimmage. But Tarver gets the first down. Tough 3-yard pickup there for Tarver.
Jaquavion Yahweh was on the tackle for Spencer. But again, they're moving the ball. The Spencer defense has to settle down and get a stop. One thing you don't want Carver to do is play with the emotion and the swag that they're used to playing with.
Yeah, absolutely. Castlin in the backfield in the pistol formation. Castlin with his first carry hits the hole, cuts back, makes a move, and about an 8-yard pickup. They're going to give him 9. Castlin inside the 20. So Carver's walking that dog down the field.
Jericho's weak. 5'10", 200-pound linebacker made the tackle. Again, these stops are touchdown saving stops right there. They're not really doing what they need to do. They got to put some pressure on and clog up these holes.
I mean, Castlin, he didn't get touched till he got to the 2nd level. And big old hole. You could drive a Mack truck through it. Castlin, first down inside the 10. 1st and goal. He's not getting touched until he gets to the 2nd level.
That's what we talk about, that massive offensive line that Carver has. C.J. Starr saved another. Saved a touchdown.
And now they're going quick. They're starting to feel that momentum. Castlin in the backfield, hands it off to him again, tries to bounce outside. This time corralled and brought down, slung down for about a yard gain.
But we talked about Ant from the beginning. Put everybody in the box and make him beat you.
Yeah.
He hadn't completed the pass yet. But again, you cannot let these big guys fire from you. I think that's what Carver's best suited for, the run with these guys. This line is not a pass blocking offensive line. They built the run.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They ain't trying to kick, slide, or nothing. They trying to lay on you and just block you straight through your face. 4 receiver set. Watt comes in motion. Speed sweep to Watt. Breaks the tackle. Runs through an arm tackle. Drives his way. Maybe got back to their line of scrimmage. But you've seen the strength of the freshman. Broke a tackle in the backfield. You're not going to try to bring him down with one arm tackle.
Casanova Chappelle had him for about a 6-7 yard loss, and he ran through it.
Yeah.
Got a tackle, another big time tackle by C.J. Starr, who's the best linebacker for Spencer this year. So again, they got him 3rd down, 3rd and goal. Need a stop here.
And Carver, unlike they've had in previous years, they got a field goal kicker that has a leg on him. But Carver, they want 6, not 3. Hurd in the gun, play clock running down, and Carver is Spencer's going to take a timeout, get the defense right. And as they take a break, we're going to take one as well. We'll be right back here with fantastic Friday night high school football.
You're listening to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Ready for a dealership that actually puts you in the driver's seat? Then get to Nissan of LaGrange. Under new management and doing things differently.
Absolutely.
Want exclusive inventory from high-end BMWs to luxury Maseratis?
Absolutely.
Looking for the best deals on every Nissan model? Rogue, Altima, Titan, and more.
Absolutely.
And guess what? We're not here to give you what we want to sell. We're here to help you drive home exactly what you want, with unbeatable customer service that goes way beyond the sell. Because at Nissan of LaGrange, we're in it for the long haul. Absolutely. just a quick hop from Columbus and Phoenix City, and our customers from both towns will tell you it's absolutely worth the drive. We've been helping drivers from Uptown Columbus to Somerville Road in Phoenix City find the ride of their dreams, and you're next.
So make your last stop your best stop. Nissan of LaGrange. We've got what you want. Nissan of LaGrange. Worth the drive. Come see us at 1050 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange, Georgia.
Columbus, get ready for a night of fun with the family. It's the movie night under the stars, brought to you by Davis Broadcasting. Join us Saturday, August 23rd at the Columbus Public Library, 3000 Macon Road, for a free outdoor showing of Moana 2.
What could be better than this? What could be better than?
Moana and Maui reunite 3 years later for an expansive new voyage alongside a crew of unlikely seafarers. Bring your blankets, your friends, and the whole family. Plus, enjoy food trucks, giveaways, and family fun. The movie starts at sunset. Don't miss this epic night. Proudly sponsored by Foodland Groceries, Beauty Queen 98 Cent Store, Enrichment Services, Georgia Power, and Goodwill Southern River. It's movie night under the stars with Davis Broadcasting.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, boy, and we are back, and boy, you done missed some fireworks unless you was watching on Moneyboytv.com. An interception by Spencer's defense inside the red zone. Sebastian had dropped back, looked for the slant, tried to hit him in that second one, and the linebacker was sitting right there and picked it off and returned it out across midfield, but a flag brought it back, but the interception stands. So that Spencer defense bend but did not break. We're talking no 3-point, no sit point, no Nathaniel.
Did what they needed to do. Javante Carter with the big interception. That's, again, what we talked about, forcing that freshman to have to beat you, and he made a big mistake.
Yeah.
Big man threw right into it. I mean, he didn't have to do nothing special. He came right to him. All you do is catch him.
Early Christmas gift. Fudge and the Greenwaves come out for their first offensive possession at their own 41-yard line. Carver doing a lot of moving on that D-line, and a man jumps into that neutral zone, anxious. It's number 99 for Carver. Jumps into the neutral zone, offsides, 5-yard penalty. So it's going to be 1st and 5 for Spencer.
Again, we talk about early in the season about teams being disciplined.
Yeah.
These are the things that help hurt you. Now, keep in mind, this is a region game, so it's not like you going into one where you can give away. This one count. So great stop.
Fudge in the gun, single back in the backfield with him. Pistol formation. 4 receiver stack. Crawford steps out to the side of Fudge. Inside handoff to Fudge. Fudge has a little running room and dragged down by number 5, Fletcher for Carver. Man, you called it. They're going right at Tristan Givens at his DN spot. And Spencer running no huddle as well. Getting the play straight from the sideline. Fudge swings out. Blocking on the perimeter. Gets the first down as he hits his receiver, Amari Couch, who was the former Carver Tiger last year receiver. Transferred over to Spencer and comes out and makes a catch. Travis' first possession.
Travis Murphy on the stop.
I played with Travis' daddy at Shaw. If he anything like his pop, but he is a dog.
That was a big tackle right there. Big save.
Oh, yeah, because he had running room. Fudge. Oh, boy, had him. And like just a miscommunication between him and Couch. Like Couch should have ran that route a little deeper, but that safety was screaming down. And it looked like Carver going zero coverage because that safety's coming down trying to play that slot. So they may be aware, be advised of that double move because they see how he flies down. And if I see it, I know Spencer OC and them see it. So it may be something to come back to. 2nd down and 10. Fudge in the gun, empty. Backfield. Fudge slings it out. About a 3-yard pickup on the out route to number 17, Jamal Lewis.
Who's that, number 6? Jamarcus Davis, senior cornerback, forced him out of bounds.
And you can see the angle of Fudge, but he under had to throw that in that side on. Look, little baby Pat Mahomes almost.
You got Tristan Givens coming from the
And offsides on number 5 for Spencer, Arcavius Fletcher. So that's going to back him up 5 yards.
I just watched Tristan Givens come untouched in the last play.
And he cannot do that. If you want Fudge to play all 4 quarters of this game, you better know what number 11 is.
They tried to chip him, but he missed him.
At that end. Crawford goes in motion. 3rd and long. Spencer comes out. Empty backfield. Low snap to Fudge. Fudge steps up into the pocket, boy, and he is swallowed. Speaking of them monsters in the beginning, they eating.
There go that man. Tristan Givens with a sack.
So Spencer was able to turn that Carver offense away right at the doorstep, but they cannot capitalize. But it gives you a little breathing room, gives your defense a little breathing room. And now Spencer set to kick the big kicker, number 22, Alec Rubio, and back deep for Carver, the freshman, number 14.
Want to give Kingston Brown some credit on that one too. He was a part of that half sack because they shared that one. Him and
absolutely.
Kingston is a sophomore, number 99, is going big guy, man. Carver's just loaded with talent, but Kingston is a huge kid for a sophomore.
And that is a guy that we didn't get a chance to talk to in that pregame. They said he's trimmed down a little bit, and for the size that he is, they say he's the next one of that Carver D-line crew to come up. I mean, he is a monster if you can see him on film, and he can move.
Yeah.
He can absolutely move.
He does a great job with agility training, and you can see it on the football field. That's a lot of the big guys, man, that's what they do. You work on you got great footwork, man. It coming on this football field, it's something being that big and that size.
Alec Rubio, high snap, gets it down. Oh, and he is leveled. I'm talking about leveled. He didn't even go for the ball, and it's going to be a roughing the kicker because you at least got to touch the ball. Nobody touched the ball. He laid into him, and that should be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for Spencer.
DeMarcus O'Neal, a senior.
Yeah, personal foul.
Personal foul. That was on him.
My goodness.
And you can see Coach Jones over there like, what? Why?
Yeah, he go back and watch that film. He'll see why. Yeah. I'm talking about he right analog hit sticked it. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Keeps the ball in Spencer's hand and gives Fudge another chance.
Yeah. And when you able to keep that ball, that means you're keeping away from that Carver offense.
Exactly.
So the longer you keep away from that Carver offense, as long as you don't turn that ball over on with your offense, you have a chance to stay in that game. Because Carver offense, they can score in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think one of the big keys is for Spencer, to control and keep the game at bay, where Carver's just not playing with that swag that they have all the time. If you can keep them and get them frustrated and start making the bad decisions, you might have something going on here.
And they go stack formation.
Got it! Oh,
boy! And it's.
Did we get a flag on that?
Man, beat him on the slant.
Spencer fans going crazy.
And you watching Moneyboy? You will see, boy. He assaulted him. I mean, completely assaulted Couch.
And I was speaking to Coach Reese earlier. He said if the game is called down the middle, they can live with it. But that one right there, I think that was a blown call right there. I mean, that was open. I mean, there's no way you missed that call. It was.
And they let it play out. 2nd down and 10. Crawford, single back in the backfield. Hand off to Crawford, looking for a little running room. Picks up maybe a yard or two. It'll be 3rd down. I mean, you're not getting much on that run, but you still want to keep them honest.
Yeah.
You don't want to let that defense just pin their ears back and just go at full.
And Coach Keg knows that. He knows that he has to run the ball and keep them honest. Tristan Givens again on another tackle, but he knows he has to do that. And don't be surprised if Crawford don't break one. He's a big time hard runner. You know, he was one of the kids that got hurt last year and hurt Spencer when he was not able to play in the playoff. They had all 3 of their backs got hurt going into the playoff. They didn't have a running back going into the playoff.
Yeah. Hand off to Crawford, bounces his way over. Them linebackers come up and fill that hole immediately. 3rd down, stop right there for Spencer. That's going to be 4th down. They're in Carver territory thanks to that penalty. But are you in 4th down territory to go for?
Do you know who that was that made that tackle? Dejon. Jack, that was Dejon on number 15, right? 25 made that tackle, right? Yes. Dejon Daniels made that tackle. I'm sorry.
The referee take a self-timeout. And then while they do that, we'll talk about Winship. Got a child struggling with school? Winship Education Center helps students in grades 3 through 12 with test prep, reading, and more. If your child needs help, call 706-580-5142 today. We appreciate them for being a proud sponsor of fantastic Friday night high school football. 4th down and about 7 to go for Spencer, and they're lined up as to go for it. Empty backfield set with Fudge. It could be a pooch kick. Kels would be showing the brass on him if he decides to go for it right here. Couch goes in motion. 3 receivers to the bottom. Hard count. Offsides, boy.
Tristan.
In the bag. He ready.
Anxious. He's ready to go. Because he's looking. He know they can't get to him from where he's lined up at.
Right.
But all you do is be patient. But again, the short yard to gain now.
Yeah. Now, that's not enough for a 1st down. But now that 4th down is a lot more doable versus that 4th and 7 they just had. So it's going to be 4th and about a long 2 right here for Spencer.
And don't be surprised if they give this ball to Crawford.
Carver stacked up in that box. Fudge rolls out. Looking for room. Has the 1st down. And it's going to be a flag.
I watched him. He couldn't get on the outside of him. He held him. He should have just let him go because Fudge was going to get that 1st down. But Crawford couldn't turn and couldn't get on the outside and turn him and keep him inside. So he took a chance on holding him. And the ref was right there on him.
I mean, Fudge had his receiver sitting right there at the stick. I don't know why maybe something just got in that vision to see him, but he was open. It looked like Carver was in his zone coverage, which left that flat area wide open. But it's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, so now that's going to make them 4th and 12. And it looked like Carver will bring out that punt team now.
Yep. We are a Muskogee County School District official source for high school football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS, and ESPN 95.7.
Rubio back set to punt again for Spencer. It was a high punt last time, and boy, he was leveled with a roughing the kicker. Watts back deep. Rubio gets it off a low line driver. Watt gets away from it. It's going to bounce inside the 20-yard line. Well, Carver will take over right there at 20-yard line. Dale's Food, Southern style cooking, serving up breakfast, lunch, and dinner in a laid-back, welcoming setting, located at 3466 University Ave, Suite 4. Proud sponsor, fantastic Friday night high school football. We are live right here, the legendary A.J. McClung Memorial Stadium. I am your favorite commentator's favorite commentator, alongside my OG, Mike Woods. Carver offense takes over with 2:17 remaining here in the first quarter, inside their own 20-yard line. Sends a man in motion, hand off to Tarver. Tarver with a little run room, spins out of one man and brought down. I mean, in Carver, they're picking up positive yards every time they touch it, going with the inside handoffs.
Jericho's weak again on the tackle for Spencer, but again, that's after 6 or 7 yards, and they got to figure out a way how to stop Carver's run game.
Yeah, but they're not doing anything that we have said at the top. I mean, they ain't saying they ain't got to listen to us, but you want to stack that box. I mean, we've seen the quarterback make mistakes. He hadn't completed a ball yet, but you're still letting Tarver bounce outside. Has room, and Tarver dragged down from behind, boy. And Tarver was almost off to see the whistle.
C.J. Starr with another touchdown saving tackle.
You done said that man's name about 4 times just in this first quarter.
He is their best linebacker, probably one of the best athletes on their team.
A tackling machine.
Reminds you of Ben Watson last year. Ben was everywhere for Spencer last year.
Absolutely. You can see him, man, on your screen, boy. He looks like a football player. The last name of a football player. Hurd, inside handoff once again, Tarver banging his way down. Tackled by who?
C.J. Starr. But the two names we talked about, Tarver on the offensive side, I tell you, just watching him, he is the key to what Carver, the success Carver. He can run between the tackles.
Yeah.
And right now he's having a field day. He keep doing this, he'll have 100 yards for the halftime.
I mean, because he's hitting that hole with conviction. It's not no stepping, no tiptoeing. He is hitting it full speed. Castlin checks in to the backfield next to Hurd. And they hand off to Castlin. Castlin bounce outside, cuts back inside. Kobe, Castlin, big first down pickup. And you ain't got to worry about Hurd throwing another interception when your running back's running like that.
Exactly.
You ain't got to throw damn ball. He ain't got to warm up on the sideline to throw. If running backs keep hitting the hole and running like that, man, I'm handing it off to 1 and 2 all night long.
When are you going to see bring those linebackers up and clog those holes? And
they letting the running back do what he wants. Castlin bounces outside again, steps out of bounds, but it's still 6 yards.
6 yards. Ran out of bounds by Jeremiah Jones, number 13 for Spencer.
And that's what Carver doing right now. That you keeping a fresh back in. Tarver done popped you 3-4 runs in a row. Castlin just hit you with 2. Now you're bringing in the freshman Watt with fresh legs. While that defense is staying on the field, got their hands on the hip. You know what I'm saying? Looking confused.
I mean, it seems like to us, again, we talked about this on Wednesday. It seems like to us, put everybody in the box and make them beat you.
Yeah.
I mean, bring those linebackers up and clog up every open hole that you possibly can. Put more men up there that they can't block, because that line is huge. One man up there on Carver line is blocking 2 people.
Yep. And this time inside Watt hits the hole and drag down, and you can hear the buzz in the crowd when he touches the ball, because the name rings bells through the city. Even just Watt, the last name, it's been about 5 or 6 something.
And I tell you what, C.J. Starr is going to be tired as all outdoors if he keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, we're going to take a quick break, man. You're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on WOKS 1340, 94.1, and ESPN 95.7. That's the end of the
You're
first
listening
quarter.
to the Fantastic
0-0.
Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
It's all that high school, college, and the NFL. From hard hits to highlight reels, catches, and last-second touchdowns. The excitement is non-stop all season long. Don't miss a minute. Tune into WOKS, AM 1340 and 94.1 FM, and ESPN 95.7 FM for wall-to-wall football coverage. Catch local high school matchups, Alabama football, and the Atlanta Falcons game with live play-by-play and expert commentary. Plus, stay locked in for the biggest NFL games every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night. Want to get your business in the game? Call us today at 706-507-7276 for the best sponsorship packages in town. That's right, your company could be announced during the games as a proud sponsor. This season, experience every thrilling moment only on WOKS AM 1340 and 94.1 FM and ESPN 95.7 FM. Your home for football.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir. And we are back here live. Second quarter action, 0-0. Carver trying to drive. First down to 10. Watts, hands off, cuts it back. Zach Watts, 14K into the chicken box. First touchdown of the Heritage Bowl Classic for Watts. But wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let them throw a flag in it. We're going to check on the flag.
And it looks like one of the receivers was holding and didn't need the hold
at all. And it is a hold on Carver. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, but boy, you seen it. You seen the electricity. Boogie, woogie, woogie. By number 14, Zach Watts. Hit the hole, cut back across the green. Boy, that young man is exciting to watch. Shows you why. But it's all null and void.
While we wait for the next play, don't forget ESPN 95.7 is the home of Alabama football. The Crimson Tide will play their season opener next Saturday, August the 30th, on the road in Tallahassee versus the Florida State University Seminoles. Kickoff is at 3:30 p.m. Catch all the action on ESPN 95.7.
So after the 10-yard penalty, it's going to back them up to about their own 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 13. Tarver back in over. Tarver with a beautiful bounce out. Has one move. Tarver cuts up inside. Gets up inside the 10. And a first down pickup on 1st and long. Tarver picks it up.
One goes out, another one comes in.
That three-headed monster.
It's tough, man. And I think that's the problem. That's the difference between Spencer and Carver. They are so talented. Carver's so talented at the skill position all around.
I mean, it comes at you in waves, and you're talking about 3 different backs with 3 different strengths of their game. Castlin comes in motion, swings it out to Castlin. It's behind him. That ball is loose. That is a loose ball. Oh, they're gonna rule it incomplete. But
it was close. It was close.
Man.
I think you were right. I think you were right.
Well, I got 20/20 vision.
Hey, I'm telling you what. You know, we keep talking about the vision. Everybody, it's early for everybody, so we're gonna give them a little grace on that. But I think that one was a little bit behind. It was a live ball. The kids realized.
Now we can give them grace, but in a game of this magnitude, you want your referees to be as perfect as possible.
Exactly, and you want the best on the field, so they know the implications of this game. Because again, it's not like it used to be the Heritage Bowl where they're both the one in the same region. They're both in the same region. This is a big game right here for both of these teams.
Absolutely, it's gonna be an official timeout. We're gonna do a halftime giveaway too. We're gonna be looking for caller number 40 at halftime. At halftime, we'll be looking for caller number 40. We're giving away Clink Scone tickets once again.
Caller number 40.
Yeah.
And
not yet.
No, yeah, but listen, don't forget ESPN 95.7 is the home for the Atlanta Falcons. Listen to ESPN 95.7 for the 2005 season of your Atlanta Falcons. Their season opener is Sunday, September the 7th, at home versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Catch all the action of the Atlanta Falcons on all season long, ESPN 95.7.
Boy, Michael Penix taking over the helm for the Atlanta Falcons. But while we got a heat break, we're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on WOKS 1340, 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Attention all ESPN and AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS Heritage listeners. Headed for your taste buds, oxtails, and meatloaf on Thursday at Dale's. Whether you're tuned in for the play-by-play or just listening for your favorite high school player name to be called, we invite you to join us at Dale's Food, 3466 University Avenue, for a taste of home that's simply unforgettable. Dale's Food, 3466 University Avenue. Scania's Funeral Home has served Columbus, Phoenix City, and surrounding areas for 109 years. As the oldest African-American business in the city, Scania's Funeral Home prides itself on providing quality service to each family they represent. Scania's Funeral Home offers pre-planning and pre-funding for all ages, regardless of health. Scania's Funeral Home is located downtown Columbus, Georgia, serving with care and compassion since 1916.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, and we are back here live at Memorial Stadium where Tarver just took the carry down inside the 5-yard line on 2nd down. It's going to be 3rd down and goal from about the 3. Carver going no huddle. Tarver stays in as your backfield. Hurd, who turned the ball over last time inside the 5. I'll be surprised if they try to pass it again. And no, sir, we're going to hand it off to Tarver. We're going to let him take a walk into that chicken box. Touchdown, Carver Tigers on the board here in the Heritage Bowl Classic. Tarver from 3 yards out, and the lights is flickering here at Memorial Stadium. But they done upgraded Memorial Stadium lights.
Upgraded. Went from almost not having no lights to upgrade with they like to be at a Beyonce concert or something.
Touchdown, Tarver. Carver is on the board, 6-0, 10:30 remaining here in the second quarter.
That's a big line, man. They wear you down, and I mean, again, you don't have to do anything special with those big boys. I talked about that last year with
Kendrick Spencer hits the extra point for Carver. Carver on the board, 7-0. They're going to be set to kick it off to Spencer. Carver with a great young field goal kicker. And Kendrick Spencer, nothing but a sophomore. We seen him as a freshman.
Man, Chad is doing a great job. This is his nephew. Chad is doing a great job with him. You know, he don't have to worry about doing nothing but kicking field goals. Go up there and watch him on practice, and that's all he's doing, kicking off and kicking field goals. And he's doing a good job and getting stronger. So again, you know, that plays a big role. They didn't have to worry about it a lot last year, but you know, in the big games, it matters. You got to have that person that can kick the field goals.
Absolutely. Back deep for Spencer. Jarek is Wheat. And number 12, Devontae Griffin, back deep for the Greenwaves. Spencer set to kick it off from his own 40. It's going to be Griffin fielding the inside his 10-yard line. Griffin looking for run room, has a little seam. Boy, knocked down by Whiteman. Ball on the ground. Ball on the ground. Octavius Watt, another one of them Watts. It's like they daddy Anthony Watt, boy, just keep spitting them out. He is on his way to Mississippi State. The man put 4 Watt boys Power 5.
D1 football.
All 4 of them. I don't know what he did, but if you are a parent, you might want to tap in and get that blueprint, boy, because he has perfected.
What's going on? What they had cooked up. That was huge. I mean, Spencer did not need that to happen. And plus, they're giving Carver a short field again.
Yeah.
And you cannot have that. Now, you got to go back out there against these big linemen that Carver have, grown men.
When your defense just came off the field from Carver putting the drive together.
And I'm telling you, this offensive line is bigger than some college Division I program. They have a huge line. But this is the time I'm selling out. I'm putting everybody in the box, and he just got to throw the ball. I'm not finna let the other guys keep running the ball.
Absolutely. If you beat me over the top and you beat me with your arm as a freshman, hey, man, hats off to you. Well played. But these running backs gashing you for 6-7 yards a pop it can't happen. Castlin in the backfield. Hurd drops back. Looking up top for KJ Miles on the post and just overthrows him.
But again, that's an inexperience because he was open. He was open. I'm gonna force him to do this. I'm putting people in the box, and we're gonna play some man outside and force him to beat us. There we go.
Got a lightning. Oh boy. Got a lightning strike, so it'll be a
weather delay.
Yeah.
The 10:15 mark with Carver up 7-0. We have some lightning in the air, so we're going to have a pause in the action at 10:15. Carver up 7-0.
We'll take a break. As they break, you're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on WOKS 1340, 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Do you have a child on the autism spectrum or struggling with academic challenges? At Winship Education Center, located at 5977 Wrightsville Road, Suite 9 in Columbus, Georgia. our certified ABA professionals are here to help. We identify your child's unique challenges and create a customized path to success. If your child has experienced trauma or struggles with pro-social behaviors, our experts provide the tools they need to thrive at home, in school, and in life. We specialize in academic support for grades 3 through 12, including GMAS, ACT, SAT, GMAT, and AP exam prep. Reading challenges? With over 80 years of combined experience, we follow a proven curriculum that works for all ages, including adults. Need help with foreign language learning for school or travel? We've got you covered. Call 706-580-5142 today. Winship Education Center, where every learner matters. Ready for a dealership that actually puts you in the driver's seat? Then get to Nissan of LaGrange. Under new management and doing things differently.
Absolutely.
Want exclusive inventory from high-end BMWs to luxury Maseratis?
Absolutely.
Looking for the best deals on every Nissan model? Rogue, Altima, Titan, and more.
Absolutely.
And guess what? We're not here to give you what we want to sell. We're here to help you drive home exactly what you want with unbeatable customer service that goes way beyond the sell. Because at Nissan of LaGrange, we're in it for the long haul. Absolutely. Just a quick hop from Columbus and Phoenix City, and our customers from both towns will tell you it's absolutely worth the drive. We've been helping drivers from Uptown Columbus to Somerville Road in Phoenix City find the ride of their dreams, and you're next.
So make your last stop your best stop. Nissan of LaGrange. We've got what you want. Nissan of LaGrange. Worth the drive. Come see us at 1050 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange, Georgia. Do you have a child on the autism spectrum or struggling with academic challenges? At Winship Education Center, located at 5977 Whitesville Road, Suite 9 in Columbus, Georgia, our certified ABA professionals are here to help. We identify your child's unique challenges and create a customized path to success. If your child has experienced trauma or struggles with pro-social behaviors, our experts provide the tools they need to thrive at home, in school, and in life. We specialize in academic support for grades 3 through 12, including GMAS, ACT, SAT, GMAT, and AP exam prep. Reading challenges? With over 80 years of combined experience, we follow a proven curriculum that works for all ages, including adults. Need help with foreign language learning for school or travel? We've got you covered. Call 706-580-5142 today. Winship Education Center, where every learner matters.
Scaniasville Home has served Columbus, Phoenix City, and surrounding areas for 109 years. As the oldest African-American business in the city, Scaniasville Home prides itself on providing quality service to each family they represent. Scaniasville Home offers pre-planning and pre-funding for all ages, regardless of health. Scaniasville Home is located downtown Columbus, Georgia, serving with care and compassion since 1916. Attention all ESPN and AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS Heritage listeners. Added for your taste buds, oxtails, and meatloaf on Thursday at Dale's. Whether you're tuned in for the play-by-play or just listening for your favorite high school player name to be called, we invite you to join us at Dale's Food, 3466 University Avenue, for a taste of home that's simply unforgettable. Dale's Foods, 3466 University Avenue.
Ready for a dealership that actually puts you in the driver's seat? Then get to Nissan of LaGrange. Under new management and doing things differently.
Absolutely.
Want exclusive inventory from high-end BMWs to luxury Maseratis?
Absolutely.
Looking for the best deals on every Nissan model? Rogue, Altima, Titan, and more.
Absolutely.
And guess what? We're not here to give you what we want to sell. We're here to help you drive home exactly what you want with unbeatable customer service that goes way beyond the sell. Because at Nissan of LaGrange, we're in it for the long haul. Absolutely. Just a quick hop from Columbus and Phoenix City, and our customers from both towns will tell you it's absolutely worth the drive. We've been helping drivers from Uptown Columbus to Somerville Road in Phoenix City find the ride of their dreams, and you're next.
So make your last stop your best stop. Nissan of LaGrange. We've got what you want. Nissan of LaGrange. Worth the drive. Come see us at 1050 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange, Georgia.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
We're back. Fantastic Friday night high school football. Unfortunately, down here at the A.J. McClung Memorial Stadium, we have a weather delay. But we brought in the man. You know, we got the man here. We can talk a little, find out what's going on and talk a little stuff. He's Killer Mills. He's the new guy, the new citywide AD on the job here. Man, I know you've been working. What was your first day again?
This is my 32nd day.
I mean, you count the days. 32nd day. Hey, and this is your first classic.
Yes, first Heritage Bowl.
First Heritage Bowl. What have you seen and how has it been so far? You know, for you being the head man and seeing how things are going.
You know, the planning and preparation for this is second to none. You got the alumni and the fans from both schools that reach out to you a month in advance asking about tailgating, ticket prices, parking, whatever. So it's been a little different for me, of course, because I've been at a high school for all this time. So to see what happens behind the scenes just to build up for this is something different.
Yeah, they started tailgating about 9 o'clock this morning.
Yeah,
and I know. But again, we here with a weather delay. I know you had to go through that last night.
Yep, all stadiums.
That makes a long night for you again, huh?
It does. It does. But safety is our number one priority. So when the detection goes off, we have to follow protocol and make sure our student athletes are safe and the spectators as well.
Yeah, I noticed that at Old Spencer, the difference in here, we still. We look at the situation right here, but people have to stay in the stand, so we hope that everything's well. But we know that Old Spencer have to go in the tunnel.
Right.
So I know we're not letting anybody go back to the car. So again, this is a little different down here.
It's different here. An older stadium, so hopefully the city we can update this in a few years and get it up to the new age standard with a concourse and things of that nature, where weather delay doesn't bother you that much because the fans have a place to go and concession stands are on the outside, so they can still get their snacks and fellowship and hang out, but be safe and secure away from the weather.
What has been the biggest difference from the AD at the school? I know the difference. But what is the biggest difference from the AD at the school and being the citywide AD? Explain some of, sometimes because,
right.
we're not just know each other. We really know each other.
Right.
So it used to be a time I can call you and I can get you at any time.
And now it's going to voicemail. I'm telling you, I'm in a meeting. It's been a great transition for me. Like you said, me and you have known each other for over 20 years now. So I think it was just something new for me, a new challenge. I love coaching, of course, and getting into the leadership role and administrative was something I really look forward to. And it happened. I just jumped on it. I'll tell you the biggest difference. I knew what Jeff Battles did from 4 to 12 because I would get with him in the afternoons and we would do our thing at the track meets or whatever, but from 8 to 4, I had no idea, that you're over curriculum for the elementary, middle school, high schools, PE, and athletics. And we got big things in Muskogee County, some things that he started that I want to keep implementing and keep rolling strong with elementary school. We got elementary running clubs. You got elementary basketball that'll both be taking place in the next 2 months or so. Middle school athletics. Didn't know it was all crammed in the. It feel like 9 weeks.
Yeah, and that's the next question. How some of the being a coach and understanding. I always talk about when I played, it was so much easier when the kids on middle school. We didn't play on the same nights as high school.
Right.
So coaches could come watch the kids play. Parents who had kids in high school. Do you see any of that possibly changing?
I want to, and it's a double-edged sword.
Yes.
You don't want to go against what the middle school coaches and administrators like to do. Of course, athletics is a business, so you don't want anyone to lose money, so to speak, on their gate nights and things of that nature. Sometimes administration, we think that our decisions will be the best, but you got to talk to them and make sure it's something they're comfortable with. So if it's something we can change, we might have to write it out this year, being my first year with it. But if I see that something can be beneficial to the community, I definitely want to address it and see if we can make those things happen.
Big game here tonight. The fans have come out. We still have people at the gate. We're trying to get in, but they can't get in now. But I think this before it's all said and done, we have a packed house. We got about 20 minutes still left in the weather delay. If we don't get another
if we don't get another hit, I'm checking my phone right now.
Yeah. So we can you track? You can actually. Well, how do they do that? Do they track how close the lightning is?
So there's a tower on top of the building here. Muskogee County purchased this program a few years ago. It's called Period Weather. So every school, every stadium has a period weather tower, and most athletic directors have access to it. If you coach an outdoor sport, you have access to it. Of course, I have access to the entire city, and when the detection goes off, you can look at it right here. It's a countdown. So right now I got 24 minutes. So I actually need to tell them to put 5 more on the clock.
Oh my!
Because that tells you that the lightning is 0 to 10 miles to your site, and this one on the right side is 10 to 18 miles away from you. And when it hits 0, it'll ring again. It's all clear. So don't worry about that right now. I'm going to tell. You
got to go. So you got to go back to work. Got to go back to work. So I ain't gonna hold you much longer because I know you got to get over there and tell them because the people in the crowd gonna say, "Hey, what they doing?
What's going on? Put time on the clock." That's right.
Well, my last question to you, coaches. Again, I know that you're gonna do a great job. What are some of the difference? And we asked about the high school coaching and all. What are some of the things that you see as far as the seasons, the different seasons? Any changes? You talked about the middle school like being crammed up so much. Right. Is there any way?
It's so hard to make the changes. Like I said, some of the coaches just that's all they know. Now, if we could get the supplements higher, where seasons could be extended or spread out a little bit, that's one thing. The other thing you have to consider also is when you change a season, you got to make the official associations understand the change in the season. Are they willing to do it? Or do they have enough officials to call? Take soccer, for instance.
Yeah.
We put soccer at different times a few years ago, just so we have enough officials for it. You know, middle school still doesn't have baseball, still don't have softball. You know, and that's something. You know, if the district grows or we can make some changes, those sports could be added. But do you have enough umpires to call those games? So it's tough. It's tough, especially with all the fall ball that goes on outside of with all the different baseball leagues and things of that nature. So just something we've got to look at and evaluate, you know, and we'll see how it goes.
I said that was my last question. I know you got to get to work. We got another big game next week.
Yeah.
What do you think about? Because I know Harris County going to bring the whole town down here next week at Otis Spencer Stadium.
Be at Otis Spencer, and it will probably be jam-packed. It's going to be something else. I mean, the Shaw-Smith Station game, that was a good crowd last night at Otis Spencer.
It was.
So it's going to be exciting. Every week is big, man. This is the SEC, man. It's Columbus football. Every game is a rival game every single night.
I got you. Man, again, you know, super proud of you, man. It's a long time waiting. You know, Jeff did a great job in getting you prepared for it. You know, we saw it coming. Everybody saw it coming for a long period of time. So we're just happy for you, man, and I'm cheering for you. And like I said, anything I
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
We're always going to be here for you. So, again, thank you, man. I know you got to get to work because you got to tell them people. When we're getting ready to take a break, as you're listening to fantastic Friday night high school football here at A.J. McClung Memorial Stadium.
You're listening to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
We are a championship school, and school is in session.
Makes a catch, makes them bang into each other, stays on his feet, breaks a tackle, scores!
Join us Saturday, August 30th as the Crimson Tide open the 2025 season in Tallahassee against Florida State. On your home for Alabama football, the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield.
Only on ESPN 95.7.
Ready for a dealership that actually puts you in the driver's seat? Then get to Nissan of LaGrange. Under new management and doing things differently.
Absolutely.
Want exclusive inventory from high-end BMWs to luxury Maseratis?
Absolutely.
Looking for the best deals on every Nissan model, Rogue, Altima, Titan, and more.
Absolutely.
And guess what? We're not here to give you what we want to sell. We're here to help you drive home exactly what you want with unbeatable customer service that goes way beyond the sell. Because at Nissan of LaGrange, we're in it for the long haul. Absolutely. Just a quick hop from Columbus and Phoenix City, and our customers from both towns will tell you it's absolutely worth the drive. We've been helping drivers from uptown Columbus to Somerville Road in Phoenix City find the ride of their dreams. And you're next.
So make your last stop your best stop. Nissan of LaGrange. We've got what you want. Nissan of LaGrange. Worth the drive. Come see us at 1050 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange, Georgia.
Join us for the next episode of Sunday Conversation entitled Bossed Up Communications with our special guest,
Xavier's from Boss Networks.
Tune in for Sunday Conversation at 6 o'clock a.m. on ESPN 95.7.
Attention homeowners, if you have not recovered from financial hardships caused by the COVID-19 pandemic and have been unable to find relief solutions with your lender or servicer, help is available for a limited time. The Georgia Department of Community Affairs offers the all-new Georgia Mortgage Assistance Refinance Loan Program. Apply while funds last at georgiamortgageassistance.ga.gov. This project is supported by federal award number HAF 0026.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, man. We are back here at the legendary Memorial Stadium. It's still a rain delay. We got about 18 minutes. Hopefully with no more lightning, we can kick it back off. I am your favorite commentator, Ant Merritt. And I am alongside the lovely, on her third year as the principal at Spencer Greenwaves, Ms. Rosa Patterson. How you doing?
Doing well. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, yes, thank you for joining us. I know you didn't really want to miss none of that action, so it came right at the nick of time. With
yes, I want to head back to the sidelines.
Yeah. I mean, you being a principal, what does this rivalry, this Heritage Classic, mean to you, just from the admin standpoint?
So for me, one, I want to say thank you for your platform, for giving us an opportunity to have the exposure that we're getting here. And secondly, it's so great to see so many alumni from so many different classes that are here to be able to support our students. Spencer's been around since 1930. And so to have all of the different classes that are here representing their year and their organizations and different things they've done, they come back with a lot of pride. So we're so excited to see all of the generations kind of come together as one big family.
Did you get a chance to do any tailgating before the game?
I stopped out a little bit to try to get me a little bit of chicken before walking through the door. But we've actually been celebrating all week. There was a golf tournament over at Lakewood in Phoenix City earlier today. Also this week we've had all kind of events for the students, pep rallies. We had a Heritage Bowl cookout at the school where former Principal Dr. Friedman and other alumni came and really sponsored and fed like over 300 students.
Oh, wow.
So it's been a full week for us. So we've been cooking out all week.
That's all right. That's full circle. Dr. Freeman, he was at Shaw when I was there teaching social science.
Yeah, was he a great teacher?
Oh, I love him. Yeah. He was dope, man. Even at that time, he was able to bridge that gap between the student and teacher.
He won't let it go. He's at most of the games.
He was down on the sideline before the game. I had a chance to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he just enjoys being around. But you need that.
He does. They need him, and he needs them as well. But he's a great motivator and supporter of students. He comes back and gives scholarships, which is the most important thing for us, is getting our kids to the next level. One of the things we talked about was making sure our kids are not stars for a day. We need you to take it to the next level so you can come back and give back to the community, because that's where the biggest impact will take place. Not just, getting a couple of touchdowns, a couple of yards here and there, but they know that education is paramount for us.
Oh, man, that's dope. So you being, how long have you been teaching, I guess, in Muskogee? Just for people that aren't familiar with you.
Yeah, so for me, 25 years.
In Muskogee County?
In Muskogee County, 25 years. My first year of teaching, I started at Pacelli, teaching physics and physical science, and I wanted to give back to public education, and so the remaining 24 right here in public education. Yeah.
That's all right. So you familiar with football?
Yes, sir.
Do you know a little talk? Okay. All right. So what do you feel like? We'll get away from the admin side, just relax a little bit. We still got about 14 and a half minutes before we can get back. What do you feel like your Greenwaves have to do to get back? Well, they're not even out the game. It's a 7-0 game. They get the ball back in that second half. What do you feel like they have to do to at least get on the board or stop?
Sure. For one, the defense has to tighten up for me. One of the things I will say, we've been working really hard. They've been watching a lot of film. They've been conditioning a lot. But just the defense has to tighten up and not let certain things slip by them. They practice and they know the plays. They know what to do. It's time for them to go eat.
Played in the sport?
I did. I ran track and played basketball.
Okay. You look like you walk like basketball walk. I got both my sisters that hoop, so I know the female basketball walk. It ain't nothing wrong with it.
I did a little bit of everything. I also played in the band. Marched in Howard's band as a saxophone player too, but kind of all over the place in terms of finding my skill set.
That's all right. Once again, appreciate having you. So before we let you go, what is it? Is your goal, I guess, for Spencer going forward into the future as the admin?
So one of the things I'm most proud of, and I talked with Sports Vision just the other day about this, is Coach Hegler, great athletic director, along with his other assistants, Coach Wadley, Coach Bynum, Coach Reese. They all are doing a wonderful job with the students and such a positive role model for those students that are there. Over the last 4 or 5 years, we've had about 55 students to earn full rides into college, and that's huge.
And that's even outside of sports.
Well, no.
That's
sports. That's flag football, basketball, soccer.
Talk that. That's not highlighted enough.
Yeah. And so for me, going forward, is sustainability. It's not enough for me to see that you've gotten enrolled in college or accepted to a college. I need you to go, and I need you to stay. I need you to come back from that degree. So we're so far beyond, let's get you across the stage for high school. We want to make sure that you're prepared totally to really hit what we call the real world, prepared to be able to take things to the next level. So the students understand that if you are not doing well academically in the classroom, I don't need to see you on the field because you can't do anything for us. Like big picture, the optics, it looks good to know that you are able to run the ball. But one of the things I was proud, they had media day the other day at the district, and they asked one of our students, CJ Starr, who's a star player.
Yeah, we've been calling his name all first quarter.
Check this out. What about his GPA? It's like a 3.4, 3.5.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. And the first thing he said, they said, what's kind of your focus? And the first thing he said was my education. Because if I get hurt, then what?
Man, that is amazing. We're going to definitely have to shine a light on that once we come back. I mean, he's a heck of a football player. Didn't realize that about the grades.
Yahweh, Star, Hudson, all of them, above a 3.0. The people that you're highlighting, they all work together, they study together, and they know that there's enough A's to go around for everybody. And so they know that that's super important for me. We celebrate them. We don't just punish them if they make a bad choice. But if you're on the right road, sometimes those who are making the best choices often get overlooked. We try to make sure we take time to celebrate those students for the things that they're doing. Because every small win counts. And so we celebrate the small wins. I tell them we do hard things well, but we celebrate small wins. And I'm just so super proud to see where our kids are going to go. Just recently we had someone to go up to Concordia in Chicago. I don't know if you remember Damian Givens. Dank, he's in Chicago. He checked me out. His first day of class was August 10th. We got a couple down in Florida, a couple in Alabama, a couple in Georgia. But I'm super proud just to see them flourish and come back, and then also talk to other scholars in 10th, 11th, 12th grade and say, hey, look, when you get to college, these are things that you can kind of expect, so you're actually paying for.
Man, just hearing how you talk, I can tell the reason that your students respect you so much. I had a chance to meet you, Dr. Freeman. He introduced us last year at the Carver Spencer basketball game. And just sitting back. I mean, all the kids came up, spoke to you, hugged you, everything like that, man. So you just being that involved, I mean, we need more educators like that, especially in the public schools, and especially with that stigma that Spencer and Carver, them type schools have always had. And just seeing you and talking to you like a breath of fresh air. So from us, man, we truly appreciate you sitting down talking to us. Man, it's the principal at Spencer Rosa Patterson. I'm going to let you get back because it's almost about 10 minutes left. We'll let you get back down to the sideline, get comfortable. We appreciate you taking the time out, just to sit down and talk to us for a minute.
Thank you for having us. I just want to again say thank you to our alumni for being here, for supporting our students. We are definitely the best kept secret on the south side of town. So when you get an opportunity to come hang out with us and come see us, and I think they have some jerk chicken and cabbage.
Oh, I can smell it.
Back there, so I'm going to go back and grab some more chicken.
Oh, yeah, you do that. All right, thank you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Once again, thank you. All right, we're about 9.5 minutes remaining with this light. And hopefully it'll hold off. This is you listen to Fantastic Friday Night Lights. Game of the week on WOKS 1340 94.1 and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
We are a championship.
I mean, I know you're an alumni. You're feeling some coming behind a legend, Chris Lindsay. How has it been your first few days? I don't know how many Coach Mills, he counted the days. How many days have you been on the job?
This is my 15th day with the students. We've been on the job since July the 1st, 2025. Man, it's been good. Transition has been good. People have been good. Students have been good. Everything is flowing right now. Just a minute of transition.
Well, you're back home. You're back home. This is your alma mater. So again, you gotta play your boy. It's gonna be trouble for you next week. You gotta play Harris County. I know we got this big game in here. We gotta finish up with this weather delay, but you got Harris County.
Harris County, absolutely. First of all, shout out to Carver High School class of 1996, wherein I was able to walk across that stage, and so we're super excited about that. But yeah, man, next week we do have Harris County, but we're not focused on that this week. We'll wait till Monday, and we'll start that play on Monday. This week we're just trying to get through the night, get through this rain delay, this lightning delay, and take care of business on the field.
Exactly, man. You not only are you coming in and you got young new assistant principal with you. How has that been with the transition with your, everybody's just coming in. Y'all going to grow together.
Absolutely, and that's the thing I like about it because the fact that they had boots on the ground, so they knew, the bloodline of the actual hallways. It's one thing to see Carver High School from the outside, but it's another thing altogether to be on the inside. And so with that knowledge of the game and how they maneuver throughout the school, it's great to have both Latavius Watts and Chastity Ward aboard, and we're just excited to just continue to work together.
Now, I don't know about Watts, but I know I still say Biggers. But,
yeah.
She's a homegrown. She's a Carver Tiger to her heart.
Absolutely.
So again, it makes a big difference when you have people who know and understand the roots of what y'all do on that hill.
And which is what is good for me because again, there's some things that I do not have to worry about or contend with because again, she knows, the leverage, the bloodline, how things operate. Even though you can know the curriculum, even though you can know the standards, even though you can know how to maneuver within, your job expectations, it's one thing altogether different. You got to know the culture, and it matters not how you are or where you come from. Being in the seat, the hot seat as I take it, or the position of principal, you got to still learn the coach. You got to learn the students, have to learn the staff because just as I'm learning them, they're taking moments in time to learn me.
Again, man, you're filling some big shoes with Mr. Christopher Lindsay, who's now the principal over there at Phoenix City and has a lot on his plate to clean up over there, pretty much similar the same way he did to coming into Carver. How has it been received by the alumni, by the student bodies, by your faculty and staff? How have everything been for you?
Oh, overwhelmingly great support. I'm grateful for the opportunity to get, head in over meeting the alumni. We had conversations, had opportunity to sit down and talk about some great things that they were doing and things that they're putting in place. And so I'm excited about the opportunity to work with them. And of course, to come behind the GOAT, the legend, Christopher Lindsay, man, that is awesome. It's exciting. Never in a million years did I think I get my name called. But again, you got to be ready so that when your name is called, you can step into the position. So I'm grateful for Mr. Lindsay and how he has, even to this day, continued to talk to me, help me out. Questions I may have, he have answers for me. So it's real good that we can have that open door of communication.
What was that moment like? I know we've been knowing each other for a while, so we reached out because we had started hearing some rumblings. But you had to keep everyone on the low. But what was it like when you got that phone call saying, "Hey, you have been accepted"?
Man, I tell you what, it was life changing. Really, because again, it was a moment in time that will be ingrained in my memory forever. That moment turned into a memory to hear the superintendent offer me the job of the George Washington Carver High School. Not only was it sentimental for me, but my parents, my mom, my uncles, all my brothers, all of us come out of Carver High School.
Exactly. Travis played when I was up there. He played with us when I was on the coaching staff.
And so it was like a wow moment. But I'm grateful for the opportunity because again, it gives me a focus, gives me a true realization of what can be and what we continue to build on in regards to things that have been put in place for over 20 years.
Well, this alumni, they love winning.
Oh, absolutely.
They love winning. And now you brought in a new head football coach, Jarvis Jones, one of their own. How has things been for him and how do you feel about what you've seen so far?
Man, what I've seen so far in Coach Jones has been tremendous. I'm just simply grateful for the opportunity to work alongside with him. Of course, he came behind me, and so I didn't get a chance to actually know him, just kind of looking at him and keeping up with him by way of the news and the reports and things like that. But now to sit side by side, he was in my office today. We chopped it up for about 20 minutes, just kind of thinking about our next. His community and those persons who are, coming behind.
Well, I think Jarvis, a wonderful young man. I still say young man because I've been knowing him ever since he was a young pup around this area, and even when he stepped in the doors at Carver High School, I think he's going to be a blessing for these young men and bring a lot to the table. You, again, with all the support and the alumni support that you have a great program. These guys are defending champs, so there's a lot of pressure on Jarvis. have you all talked about that? How has that been for him? Understanding coming in here, just like you, got to feel the shoes of Pierre Coffey.
Got to feel the shoes, got to feel the gaps, but you got to be your own man. He can't be Pierre Coffey. I can't be Christopher Lindsay. The good thing about it is that they have, made waves, ebbs and flows that have, again, enlightened the school, brought things to the school that will show us the way. But it's now our job to continue to chop at the wood they were cutting. And so hopefully we take it week by week, day by day, game by game, and we'll get to where we need to be.
Well, man, I tell you what, again, I've been knowing you for a while. I am so proud of you. The clock has struck 0. It looked like we're going to get some football. We're going to take a short break. And again, thank you, Mr. LaCoya Day, for coming back.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Wayne.
All right.
Thank you, LaCoya. Good job.
School football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Do you have a child on the autism spectrum or struggling with academic challenges? At Winship Education Center, located at 5977 Whitesville Road, Suite 9 in Columbus, Georgia, our certified ABA professionals are here to help. We identify your child's unique challenges and create a customized path to success. If your child has experienced trauma or struggles with pro-social behaviors, our experts provide the tools they need to thrive at home, in school, and in life. We specialize in academic support for grades 3 through 12, including GMAS, ACT, SAT, GMAT, and AP exam prep. Reading challenges? With over 80 years of combined experience, we follow a proven curriculum that works for all ages, including adults. Need help with foreign language learning for school or travel? We've got you covered. Call 706-580-5142 today. Winship Education Center, where every learner matters.
We are a championship school, and school is in session.
Makes a catch, makes them bang into each other, stays on his feet, breaks a tackle, scores, scores, scores.
Join us Saturday, August 30th as the Crimson Tide open the 2025 season in Tallahassee against Florida State. On your home for Alabama football, the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield.
Only on ESPN 95.7.
Scania's Funeral Home has served Columbus, Phoenix City, and surrounding areas for 109 years. As the oldest African-American business in the city, Scania's Funeral Home prides itself on providing quality service to each family they represent. Scania's Funeral Home offers pre-planning and pre-funding for all ages, regardless of health. Scania's Funeral Home is located downtown Columbus, Georgia, serving with care and compassion since 1916. Attention all ESPN and AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS Heritage listeners. Added for your taste buds, oxtails, and meatloaf on Thursday at Dale's. Whether you're tuned in for the play-by-play or just listening for your favorite high school player name to be called, we invite you to join us at Dale's Food, 3466 University Avenue, for a taste of home that's simply unforgettable. Dale's Foods, 3466 University Avenue.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yeah. Yes, sir, man. And we are back here at the legendary A.J. McClung Memorial Stadium. I am your favorite commentator, Ant Merritt. The lightning delay is up about 5 seconds. The teams are back out. They're stretching, ready to go. Alongside me is my OG, Mike Wood. Finna get him some of that good old baby shower food they got up there. Yeah, man.
I tell you what's good.
7-0. After the 30-minute lightning break. Hopefully we are in the clear.
Man, we done. We ain't worried about it. We're gonna claim
speak it into existence.
Claim this,
yeah,
but we finna see some football. Hey, I want to say
from
this.
Your mouth to God's ears.
I want to say this, man. I hope that this time, and you know what? This could have helped the defensive team of Spencer.
Man, yeah.
They needed a break.
Yeah.
Because
they was going to come right back onto the field.
They getting pounded.
After that turnover.
And also, again, in-game adjustments for the coaches.
Yeah.
You see some things ain't going the way probably you want them to go, or you thought they can go. You have to be able to make in-game adjustments. And so now this is going to be huge for Spencer. Right before the weather delay, he had a big turnover.
Yeah, on the kickoff return.
And Carver has the ball in great field position. So Spencer need to come out of here and have some changes, and hopefully we'll see. And see can they get a stop right here with Carver so we can keep this crowd, because Carver still got a line all the way back to Spencer.
Boy, folks still walking up on that Carver. Man, oh, my goodness. Well, they wrapped up around that softball field right now. Carver coming back out, 10-15 on the clock here in the second quarter. Hurd at the helm. Castle next to him. Castle, oh, my goodness, spinning out. Cut back. Castle makes the move. It's a little movement by the receiver before the snap. Wasn't called. Castle spinning, wheeling and dealing. Picks up about 6 yards on second down. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Carver Tigers.
Number 99 for Spencer on the tackle.
Hurd comes back out in the gun. Casson long setback. Twins to the bottom of the formation. Hands off to Casson. Slips. It's going to be close to a first down.
It is a first down.
He gave it to him. Good spot. Caston able to pick up right at 4 yards. Gets to the first down.
And they can pick up another first down without scoring.
Inside the red zone at the Spencer's 16-yard line.
Again, I'm wondering why they got a deep safety, too deep.
Castlin trying to pick his way. And you see the stutter steps by Castlin, man. Picking him up, putting him down quick, and he picks up another 7 yards.
But the lanes are so open. They're wide. They got to close the gaps. They got too big of a gaps on the defense, and your linebackers are back 6-7 yards. So, again, I think they need to bring him up. And, again, we talked about this. Put 8-9 in the box and say, hey, man, beat me in the air.
Run this zero coverage. Man, let your receivers show me they better than my DBs, and let's play ball. Hurd in the gun. This time has Watt next to him. Man comes in motion. Inside handout, Watt right up the gut. Watt pounds his way. Took his one touchdown off the board, but they finna put another one back up there into the chicken box. The freshman, Zach Watt. Touchdown, Carver.
Again, it's almost you can call. They can do whatever they want to do right now. Carver
When they want to do it.
When they want to do it with whoever back they hand it off to. All of them have. If things keep going the way it's going, each one of these guys might end up with 100 yards carrying the ball tonight, because they don't have to throw the ball. They're right now they don't have to throw the ball at all, and Spencer's have not given them a reason, or have not stopped them and forced them to have to throw the ball. And every time he's thrown the ball, it's been an incomplete pass. So again, I don't understand why they won't just gamble and put everybody in the box and just say beat us. But that's why we up here. They're on the sideline.
Man, we let them do their thing. Spencer in for the kick. Extra point. Got it. 14. Well, they might not have got the first extra point. 13-0 Carver.
It was 7-0 before the
it should be 14 to 0 with 8:20 remaining here in the second quarter. Keg is going to have to settle his team down. 14-0. It's not an insurmountable deficit right now.
They got to score now.
They got to score. You got to put some drive together. You got to eat some clock. You got to give your defense a breather. Even though they still just had that 30-minute lightning delay, but give them time to make the adjustment they need to make. I mean, but it don't matter which running back. I don't even know how you adjust for 3 different running backs, because it's 3 different running styles.
And you got to put. I mean, I can say you got to be, but.
Yeah,
I can try something different. Try something different. You got to put these guys in the box and say, beat me, match up, man-to-man on the outside, and just put it, hey, we're not going to give up these gaps. Because, again, the linemen's just pushing. They ain't got to do nothing special. They're too big. They're too strong for right now for Spencer up front. They beating them in the trenches.
Back deep is Fletcher and Wheat for Spencer. Line drive kicks. Fletcher off his hands is going to bounce into the end zone. He really could have took a knee.
It did.
Oh,
touchback.
High school High school football rule, ball kicked into the end zone, automatic touchback. That could have been disastrous.
Yeah, because he looked like he touched it before.
Oh, yeah, he touched it. It went off his hand, but I think it's still, if it goes into the end zone, then it'll still be a touchback. So Spencer, line drive kick, Fletcher could not handle it. It goes into the end zone. Fudge comes out, and this is only his second possession. Well, outside that turnover. So this is third possession.
Third possession.
Fudge, Crawford in the pistol formation. 4 receivers to the formation. Fudge looking for the tunnel screen, and boy,
Watts comes up.
Another one of them Watt boys comes up making a play, committed to Mississippi State.
He read that one all the way.
Yeah, he wasn't fooled at all. Great open field tackle. The baby brother of the 3. The name sounds familiar. The Watt at the running back, though, they are first cousins. So that bloodline is pure. Handoff. Crawford looks for a little run room, trying to drag tackles, escaped out of an arm tackle, falls forward for maybe a 2-yard gain. It'll be third and about a long 6.
Dejon Daniels on the tackle for Carver.
Third down for Spencer, and they're going no huddle, so you're not really even burning no clock up to even try to give the defense a little breather or make any kind of adjustments if they do not get this third down.
This is huge right here for Spencer. This game could be in jeopardy of ending real quick if they don't get this.
Fudge drops back looking for the screen, and ball tipped down by them big old linemen. Got to put a little more air on, but then you put a little more air on, that's giving that defense and them linebackers time to close to that ball. So great play. That's what they teach you as a D lineman. If you can't get to that quarterback, put them hands up.
Get your hands up, and that's what they did.
Well coached.
Big guys coming off the end, and again, like you said, if he had to put any more air on it would have been an interception, and possibly 6 more on the board. Once again, Winship, is your child struggling with behavior or trauma? Winship Education Center provides expert tools for success. Call 706-580-5142 now. Proud sponsor of fantastic Friday Night High School Football, a new sponsor for us.
Rubio in the punt. Watt back deep. Line drive. Watt may have a chance to return. He thought about it. Takes a Greenwave roll, and it's going to be downed at Carver's 41-yard line, where they will take over. And outside of that interception inside the red zone for Carver, that offense has not been stopped. It's only been stopped when he tried to put that ball in the air.
Have not had given the Spencer Greenwaves fans nothing else to cheer about since then.
Carver comes out. Well, they keep it on the ground. They've been picking up 6-7 yards a pop.
There's no reason for you.
Down.
I'm sorry, but there's no reason for you to do anything else but to give it to one of those backs.
Handoff. Tarver runs through Starr, but makes the tackle after about a 5-yard pickup. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Carver Tigers. Carver going no huddle right now. Hurd looking to the sideline. Oh, snap. Wasn't ready. Went the wrong way. Trying to pick up the yard. Cut down.
Oh, yes.
Big tackle by number 13.
That's what the Spencer Greenway needed right there. Big tackle. Something to cheer about. And again, Jeremiah Jones comes up, forcing them a long yard to gain. And this is what they need to put this young quarterback in position to force him to have to make a big play.
Awesome, about 2 yards. The Nissan of LaGrange Golden Pass special is happening now. They'll buy your car even if you don't buy theirs. Stop by for a no-hassle appraisal visit. NissanofLaGrange.com for more details. And here we go, 3rd and 9 after that 2-yard loss. For Carver, they try to go hard count. Spencer discipline does not jump. 4 receivers to the formation. Single back is Tarver. And Carver is going to take a timeout. This could be just what Spencer needs if they can get a stop right now.
The offensive coordinator is ready. He's kind of upset about that. Right now, halftime. Don't forget about our halftime giveaway. Listen to halftime to win a family 4-pack to the Columbus Cleanstone. Game September the 4th versus the Montgomery Biscuits.
There's some names.
Montgomery
they got
Biscuits.
some names in their baseball.
I'll tell you, the minor league baseball is something else, man. They are something else. So
It's exciting.
Yeah, but you got to be calling number 40. We got about 5:20 left in the second quarter. Be calling number 40 at 706-576-3666. Let's call the number 40. Win a family pack of 4 to the Columbus Cleanstones game.
And they will be giving out awards at the end of the game. The reminder, the William Flewellen Spirit Award and the Wallace Davis Hustle Award will be given out to one player from each side. You hear the crowd trying to get live.
When the bands get ready to come on. They worry about the band. You know, the band looking for a good halftime show as well. So that look like those fans from the outside might get in time enough for the halftime show.
Here we go. 3rd and 9. Hurd in the gun. Carver comes off the phone screen, looked for Woods and tried to bring it in.
It's
incomplete. Both team defense is able to play the screen very well, as both of them tried to run the screen on 3rd and long.
Casanova, again, with a big stop. And that's what Spencer needed. They needed a stop. Worst case scenario, if you can get something on the board, you cut into the lead. But if not, you can run this clock down a little bit, and hopefully you can, worst case scenario, you go into this halftime with down by 2 touchdowns.
Now, the best case scenario is Spencer, they get the ball back second half. You can get down and you can put a drive together and score here before the half. Get it back at the half. Now you got a little action.
Well, again, we just found out they're missing one of those star wide receivers, but again, they need to.
Spencer gets it off.
Blocked. Took a great Carver bounce.
We was back deep, and boy, it took a Carver roll. And if you're a punt returner, you got to be teaching your man, do not let it bounce. If you got anything pregame, man, we're watching the punter. We're seeing the average yards on this punt. We're scooting up. If anything, you want to catch that punt going backwards, call it a fair catch. But you just lost about 20 yards on the roll.
Exactly.
There's a flag down on the play.
Oh, look like it's against Carver. They're going to go back.
Check it.
Give Spencer a chance. And the referee pointed toward Carver.
Shout out to Miss Watson. Said this is the best media coverage of this game. Yes, ma'am, it is. If we say so, yes, ma'am, it is.
And while we got some time, let's give some more shout out to our sponsors. Sconia's Funeral Home. The city's oldest African American business, offering pre-planning and pre-funding for all ages, regardless of health. Sconia's Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of Friday night football for us here at Davis Broadcasting.
It was a 5-yard penalty on Carver, backs him up, and if I'm Spencer, I'm going to elect a re-kick, and they swap out the punt returners. You cannot let that ball hit the ground if you're back deep. They try to send him high punt, and he backed up. That's where he was standing at, and once again, you're losing your unnecessary yards. And I'm not sure why he wanted to go in there and touch it. All he had to do was let the ball die down.
Well, you're looking now. You know, we don't have a humid night, but one of the Spencer players go down for cramps.
Oh, yeah.
Number 9. I mean, this shows you. One of the things Wallace Davis used to say, you know, we had a chance to have him on our show over there at Dale's. And one of the things that being on that sideline with him, one thing that he never liked seeing was a team coming in out of shape. He wanted to make sure that when we came in to play, none of this going to go on for no cramping up. Yeah. You know, he did a lot of running and conditions, so he took pride in watching other teams not be in shape and condition. So this, you know, we know it's a little different now from when y'all played back in the day, because now they have the heat index where if it's so hot, you can't even go outside and practice. Right.
I mean, and it's still tough, you know, because I feel like the only way you can get in shape to play football is you have to play football. You can run as many sprints as you want. Them first 2-3 games, you still going to be trying to find it because you can't simulate, real game action. But here we go, Fudge in the gun, single back. Fudge rolls out looking for a man in the flat. And boy, the Carver defense is flying around.
They coming
Once
up.
again, Watt on the coverage. I mean, he is flying around with, I'm talking reckless abandon. Like he don't care about nothing or nobody.
That's what I think a double move, something. Carver's too aggressive right now. They're just pinning their ears back and they're going.
Yeah.
You got to give them something to make them back up. So
You're not even making them stay honest at all.
they're coming. And those guys up front, those 4 guys up front are so athletic. They winning the war.
Fudge drops back looking for the outright and drops it
in his hands.
That's what you can't do. You have an open man, hits him right in the hands. Was Couch, the former Tiger. You have to be able to give your quarterback breaks.
And again, once again, you talked about this in the last series they had. No time is running off the clock.
Yeah.
Give
That's incomplete, stops the clock. And now you're 3rd down and 10. You mess around and give Carver the ball back before the half.
Might not be as lucky as he was the last
Come out 2 plays
series.
and throw the ball, and both of them incomplete. Fudge, Crawford behind him in that pistol formation, step to the side, offset back. And Spencer takes a timeout.
While we're taking the timeout, we would like to let you know again, we are Muskogee County School District official source for high school football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, and WOKS, in ESPN 95.7. But Ant, you got to talk about it. I know you don't like hearing this.
Here you go.
The Alabama Crimson Tide. Don't forget, ESPN 95.7 is the home for Alabama football. The Crimson Tide will play their season opener next Saturday, August the 30th, on the road in Tallahassee versus the Florida State Seminoles. Kickoff is at 3:30 p.m. Catch all the action on ESPN 95.7. And don't forget, ESPN 95.7 is the home for the Atlanta Falcons. Listen to ESPN 95.7 for the 2025 season of your Atlanta Falcons. Their season opener is Sunday, September the 7th, at home versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Once again, catch all the action of the Atlanta Falcons all season on ESPN 95.7.
Here we go. 3rd down. Offset back. Crawford. Fudge in the gun. Man goes in motion. Fudge drops back. Looking downfield.
Double
Has
move.
a man with a step.
Double move.
Oh! The shoulder.
Perfect.
It might have just been a step out of bounds. It would have been a tough catch, but catchable.
We need to see a replay on Moneyboy TV because I thought that was a perfectly thrown ball, and all he had to do was catch it. Put the pressure on the referee to call it.
The senior, Amari Couch, gave Fudge the time, and Carver in zero coverage. No safety over the top. That's what you got to do. You got to take a shot.
And what did he beat him with? A double move.
Double move. The aggressive corners of Carver. And, we called that earlier when we seen how they were flying up in that zero coverage. Double move got him.
Again, no time run off the clock. Still 4:18 left in the second quarter, and Carver's going to get the ball back in really good field position.
Spencer got the ball with 4:38 on the clock. 20 seconds ran off. We ran 3 plays, 3 straight incompletions. No time for your defense to get a breather. And now you're finna punt the ball again. And if you give any kind of room to 14K.
Fumble.
Pass snap, high punt. Rubio was able to get it off. He's able to get it off. Didn't do much on the punt. Might have punted right to the first down. That was about a 12-yard punt where Carver will take over. 4:06 remaining. And what you don't want to do, you do not want to have Carver score again.
I'll tell you
right
what.
now.
I'll tell you what. Now this is where you can say is why would they be happy? If Spencer can get a stop right here, it give you a chance. They need a big stop, another big stop right here, and don't let Trey Warren be celebrating in the end zone after this. I've watched him, the big offensive lineman. He's got offers from everybody. Number 53 for Carver. Every time they score, he got somebody in the end zone. He got a handshake with. So.
Hurd in the gun. Inside handoff. Caston trying to get outside and bounces outside.
Big tackle.
Runs out of real estate. Good pursuit. There by the Spencer defense. Number 4, Zion Moore.
Zion Moore on the tackle. Trying to get that number. You know, these different numbers sometimes look funny up here.
Yeah, he's a good-looking kid, too. Long and rangy.
Yeah, big tackle. Big time tackle. Because Kobe bounced that to the outside. That play was not designed, but he was able to bounce to the outside. But Zion just covered the ground very well, and he ran out of real estate and pushed him out of bounds.
Man goes in motion. Hurd gets the snap inside. Caston inside, back outside. Spinning.
Big tackle, but not before he picked up the first down.
Whitehead on the tackle.
Antoine Whitehead for the tackle for Spencer. But again, new set of downs, and you still have 3:04 left in the first half.
And that clock steady rolling. You're down 14-0. Carver keeping it on the ground, as they should, because it ain't been stopped yet. Handoff, Caston looking for run room. Good stutter step. Caston hurdles a man.
Spencer guys looked like they were retreating versus attacking the gaps, and they're not attacking. I watched one of the linemen for Carver just come out and drive one of their backs, or defensive backs or linebackers, back about 3 yards, and that was the guy that got in the way with Caston. That's what we had to hurdle over. We got an injury on the field, injured player on the field.
Whitehead, he got their legs stretched out. Hopefully, it is just cramps. Dale's Food, Southern-style cooking, serving up breakfast, lunch, and dinner in a laid-back, welcoming setting located at 3466 University Ave, Suite 4. Proud sponsor, fantastic Friday night high school football.
And again, we got about 2:30 left. Listen at halftime to win a family 4-pack to the Columbus Cleanstone game, September the 4th versus the Montgomery Biscuits. You got to be calling number 40 at 706-576-3666. It's calling number 40 at 706-576-3666.
You got about 2:30 remaining. Carver is up 14-0. Inside the red zone once again. Does Spencer have another red zone takeaway in the arsenal? Or will Carver punch it in once again? Castlin in the backfield. Handoff Castlin.
Oh, look at that.
Runs through. An arm tackle. 2 men lose the lids. 1 Carver, 1 Spencer. But it's a first down Carver.
The holes are big enough for a Mack truck to go through. And Spencer has not found and made. Don't look like the weather break we had, weather delay we had. Don't look like it gave them. They changed up much because again, they're opening up holes. Me and you can run through right now.
We're starting to get a little rain here at Memorial. It's hard to tell. You look up in them lights.
Yeah, look in the lights. You see it coming down.
It's a little misty rain.
We can deal with the rain. Just don't need no more lightning. And I think that's pretty much what the weather had said. You know, we're going to get this rain around this time. But hopefully the lightning has passed away and we're going to continue to play some football. Timeout with 1:48 left. Who was that called a timeout?
I'm not sure
I don't know who it was called a timeout.
We're going to take it. We're going to stay right here with you.
Again, man, hey, look at them Carver Tigers over there, man. They got red boots on over there, them chilies on them cowboy boots. Cowboy hat. They look like they're finna do a boots on the ground or something.
Now, we don't know if it's going to be a shortened halftime or not due to that lightning delay. So once we find out, we will let you all know. But you got some people that are here just for the band.
Some of them parents couldn't care less about this football game. They don't care. They want to see their baby on that field. Watch the cameras go up when these two bands go. I got a chance to go out to Spencer yesterday and watch Spencer band go through their final run, and they're going to put on a pretty good halftime show. So I think the Spencer alumni is going to be happy. fans going to be happy with the show that they put on.
Here we go. First and goal for Carver. Hurd in the gun. Cashman. Single back in the backfield and hand off to Cashman. Smart move. Cashman bounces outside. Cuts up. Dives for the chicken box. Looking for the signal.
You ain't got to wait.
Touchdown.
You don't have to wait. This is a
Kobe
touchdown.
Cashman, former 2A Player of the Year, 1,000-yard rusher, over 700 yards receiving, gets into the box. Touchdown.
Oh, my predictions way off.
We had been saying we thought we would have a good game.
Yeah. We still got a lot of time, but, Spencer just, I don't know, man. I think they got to make some adjustment defensively.
And listen, if we was playing Madden, you coming off the sticks right now.
Coming off the sticks.
If we was playing NCAA 21-0, you put the sticks down.
Put them down.
Spencer got the field goal. 1:39 remaining. Now, keep in mind, Spencer got the ball with 4:38 remaining, and they ate 20 seconds off the clock with 3 straight passes. Gave it back to Carver, and Carver goes down and scores in 3 minutes and a half.
I'll tell you what, if you Coach Kegler, do you take this 21-point deficit into halftime and you run the ball and hope Carver don't call a timeout and let the clock run out, or do you try to score? Because again, like you say, they're gonna get the ball back.
Okay, so my question to you is, what has Spencer offense showed you that they can go down and score with 1:38?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, I ain't know if we were watching the same.
Yeah, we watching the same game.
Okay.
I'm just saying if they score a touchdown, and they get the ball back. Yeah. The guys kind of have a little bit something to go in the halftime at least.
A good kickoff return right here, we can set that tempo. But your offense, if you're going to do something, you want to make sure you're still eating up a little clock. It's a short kick right here to Wheat. So Spencer should have good field position either way. Wheat spinning, willing, spin out and got out to about the 40. So now you have decent field position.
That's good field position. They just got to do something. Again, Carver defense is playing so aggressive. You beat him with a double move. I thought the receiver just didn't do his part. I will go back to that. If I'm going to try, I'm going to do it on the first down right here. Try to hit him with another double move. Not, if I don't connect with that, I'm going to run the clock out and then go and take this 21-point deficit in halftime.
But now, if I'm Carver, Spencer has no timeouts. Keep everything in front of you. You ain't got to play so aggressive. Right now, nothing cheap, nothing deep. Just keep everything in front of you. Play how you need to play, and then you can go from there.
Man, open.
Picked off. What? Stop playing with the boy. Did he get his feet down? Waiting on the signal from the referee.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Tried to run the corner route with Couch, who had been going at practice against Watt since their whole 3 years leading up until now. Couch goes over to Spencer his senior year, goes up against a guy he's been seeing at practice every day for the last 3 years, and he didn't give him no kind of wiggle. Watt undercut it, but just ran out of real estate. That man is a football player that comes from a football family.
And I'm telling you, man, if I'm Joe Kegler now, I'm running the ball and praying that Carver don't call a timeout.
And Carver has 2 timeouts. Drops back to pass again. Fudge. Across the middle.
The receiver wasn't even looking for that ball.
I mean, you can tell Fudge, that ball jumps out of Fudge's hand. Yeah. And the issue that people have been saying, they just have a young receiver outside of Couch. He's the senior. But
they lost a lot. Horn, Watson.
Man, they had some weapons.
Yeah, they lost a lot.
Year.
They lost a lot. Brunson, all 3 of those guys were receivers that he can count on last year, and he got a new whole cast.
And all 3 of them made plays in this game last year that kept it close. Third down, another incomplete, clock stop. You got the ball back at 1:17. You done ran 4 seconds off the clock. Third down and 10 to go. Yeah. Carver still has both timeouts. So if Carver, just feel like tickling their fancy, they can call a timeout and still have a chance with a timeout left and still score.
And then you get a penalty, pushing the ball back. It's going to be
formation, 5-yard penalty. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Third down in Harris County to go.
Speaking of Harris County,
we got one next
week.
We back at you
next week.
We back like Box Chevy seat next week, boy. Crawford goes in motion. They still gonna drop out the pass, looking for the screen.
Oh, he hit him.
Hit him in stride, looking for a running room.
He might have the first down.
Number
on this
10, Raphael Crenshaw.
Comes up with the first down.
They gave him the first down. Lil Rap Crenshaw on the catch, 15-yard pickup. Spencer with no timeouts. Clock is running, no huddle. Could this be a little spark? Fudge drops back. Fudge steps up into the pocket, tries to spin out. Like a miscommunication between Fudge and his receivers as he was looking for Fudge was looking for a receiver to be turned around.
They got to put some speed on this to get 2 plays off. They got 29 seconds left. You can't be trying to draw them offside. They got to go ahead and snap the ball.
26 seconds.
Whoa,
Fudge
look at
drops
that
back. And I don't know if that was supposed to be a screen or what.
Did you see 51 just
like an lay?
Oh my. 51 just pushed the offensive lineman almost into Fudge and forced Fudge to have to drop back and backpedal.
What I would have liked for Spencer to do when they got that first down on that tunnel screen, come back and spike the ball. Regroup. You're trying to rush the situation. And then it's just slightly overthrown. It looked like he wanted to throw the post, but the receiver ran the dig. So Fudge, third down, 7 yards to go. In the gun. Man goes in motion. Oh, boy, and they're coming. Sets up the screen to number 5.
Missed the block.
Makes a move.
Missed the block.
Steps out of one.
Number
swallowed.
9. Comes up for Carver and makes a big tackle.
Fletcher makes the catch. Picks up maybe 2 yards. Doesn't get out of bounds. Or did he get out of bounds?
I think he got out of bounds. Yancey for Carver was on the tackle.
Well, and you see that speed of that secondary from Carver.
The first receiver missed the first block. That was the key. He missed the first block. And, if you don't miss the first block, he only has to beat one man. But he had to beat both of them to get the yards that he got. So we got 4th down with 2 seconds left. This is deep. This is going to be deep. But, again, I don't think he's going to have the time to throw the ball.
Yeah, Fudge has the arm to get it to the goal. But does the O-lineman have the time to protect him for the receivers to even get down the field? 2 seconds remaining till halftime. Fudge drops back, going for the hook and lateral. And that's going to be a fumble. That's going to be a fumble.
Picked up.
Number 5 for Carver, stiff arm. Steps out of one. Breaks the tackle. Number 5, Carver. Out of it. Did he get it? Touchdown. Number 5, Jaden Taylor. Spencer tried to hook and lateral, dropped the ball, and it almost looked like a rugby scrum for Taylor to scoop it up, and that man was off to see the wizard right before the half. Carver on the board. Now the referees, they're going to come together to see if the receiver even had possession of the ball for it to be considered a fumble. But it was definitely a design hook and ladder. But did he make a football move?
Big gamble on Coach Skegler. Big gamble. And it could this could have caused
Taylor turned from a linebacker to a running back. The way he made the move, slipped out. Either way, it's going to be halftime. There's flags everywhere. Okay, so they ruled it an incomplete.
Oh, so they did rule it incomplete.
All right, so if you're tuned in, incomplete pass. He did not have possession long enough. Even though y'all seen what I seen, we if you know ball, you know a design, hook and ladder and what it looks like. That's what they attempted, but he did not have possession of the ball long enough for it to be considered a fumble. So no score on the board. Going into the halftime, Carver is up 21-0. They will run a regular halftime break, it looks like. 20-minute half, they will let the bands do their thing. And we'll take a break and we'll come back with your halftime show. You are listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on WOKS 1340, 94.1 and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Join us for our next episode of Sunday Conversation with the Riley, entitled Bossed Up Communications with our special guest,
Xavier's from Boss Networks.
Tune in for Sunday Conversation at 6 o'clock a.m. on ESPN 95.7.
Attention homeowners, if you have not recovered from financial hardships caused by the COVID-19 pandemic and have been unable to find relief solutions with your lender or servicer, help is available for a limited time. The Georgia Department of Community Affairs offers the all-new Georgia Mortgage Assistance Refinance Loan Program. Apply while funds last at georgiamortgageassistance.ga.gov. This project is supported by federal award number HAF 0026.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
We're back at the legendary A.J. McClung Memorial Stadium as the Carver Tigers take a 21-0 lead into halftime. It's been a great halftime for Carver, not so good for Spencer. But in the booth, we have the man, the leader. We say legend around here, but he is a legend. He's the man that's doing it all for our school district. Dr. Lewis. Dr. Lewis, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Tell me a little bit about, I see you a whole lot at a lot of events. You know, you're probably one of the first superintendents that I've ever seen that everywhere you could be, you're there. Yeah. How important is it for you to show your face to your students at all these different events, whether it be basketball, baseball, soccer, whatever? I see you a lot out. How is it important?
Well, first of all, I just really enjoy it. But secondly, I want them to know we're out here supporting them no matter what they're doing, whether it's on the athletic field, on the courts, in the band concert halls, whatever it is. We want to support all of our kids. We know they're all doing great things. We just want to get out there and celebrate them and support them. Got a new citywide AD, Kendall Mills. How excited are you to have this guy? He's been Jeff Battle's right-hand man for the last few years. He really has. It was great to see him step into this role. Yeah, Jeff did a great job for us, and of course with Kendall being right there with him all the way, he knew exactly what to do and how to do the job, and he stepped right into it and filled the shoes well, and we're excited to have him. I know school just started, you know. Yep. How has that been so far? You know, I know you guys have so much going on and so many different things, but how has it been this year? Has it been any different? No, it's been different from the standpoint that we're better staffed than we have been in the past year since the pandemic. So we've got better staffing with our teachers, our bus drivers, our culinary techs. So that's always a good way to start when you have your staffing and everybody's employed. So that's good. And, of course, the kids that come back, our enrollment's up. So we're excited about that. So we're having a great start to the year. Yeah, I know Ms. Patterson talked about on one of the interviews that she did about her enrollment is up. So that means a whole lot for you to have the enrollments up for these kids. But one thing I do want to encourage everybody, we've got to make sure we get out here and support these kids and make sure they get to school every day. There's a big issue going across the country in Georgia, and we're not immune to it here in Columbus, and that's the chronic absenteeism. And chronic absenteeism is defined as kids who miss 10% or more of the school year. So in the course of a school year, that could be 18 days. And that's something that's been an issue since the pandemic. It's getting a little bit better, but we need to get a lot better. So again, you spoke on that message. Is there anything, I know you have a lot of single parents and people are struggling, trying to go to work and not having transport. What message, talk about that again. Talk about how important it is for the kids to be in school. Is there any help for kids who are struggling to get in school? Is there any help for them? Yeah, we've done a lot of things with the school system with the help of our community partners, trying to make sure we have a lot of our elementary schools have washers and dryers. Florine Dawkins, one of our liaisons, is doing a tremendous job out there by putting washers and dryers in some of our schools for families that might be struggling with that area. We have our after-school programs are provided for them. So we're trying to do all we can, but it's really important to make sure kids get to school, especially in those elementary grades when they're learning to read first thing in the morning. That's when we teach reading. The research is real clear about teaching reading first thing in the morning. So if kids come to school late or don't come at all, they miss out. and it's so important to be able to read by the end of 3rd grade. So want to really push that and encourage everyone to do everything you can. Now, of course, if kids are sick, we want them to stay home.
Exactly.
But other than that, we need to have them come to school, and we'll take care of them as best we can from that point forward, give them breakfast, lunch, whatever it might be, to make sure they have the all the things they need to be successful.
Is there any after school? I know me being working at Girls Inc. So one of the after school programs. Do the school system still provides a lot of after school program for the kids?
Yes, between our partners, like you said, Boys and Girls Club, Girls Inc. Several, the YMCA does some things as well, and of course some of our schools provide after-school programs. So there are plenty of opportunities. Just need to take advantage of them.
Yeah. I think we have one of the questions that we have at Girls Inc. a whole lot is, again, dealing with some of these single parents.
Right.
And I know you guys have a shortage of bus drivers and so forth. Has that increased? Because it used to be a time where a lot of the school was providing the assistance with helping the kids get to these centers and these programs.
We're gradually getting back to that. We have about 300 buses in our fleet. We have, and the way we run our system is we run elementary school dismissal first, and those same bus drivers have to come back and drive the kids to middle school and then drive them home from high school. So it's a 3-tiered system. And so as we get more drivers, and this is a great opportunity. If there's anybody out there who would like to be a bus driver,
say it again, say it loud, say it again. Hey, see how I eased into that one.
Yeah.
We need some. Now talk about you need some bus drivers.
Yeah, we need bus drivers. We need as many bus drivers as we can get, and if we can get to the point of having all of our bus drivers and having a pool of substitutes, we can make sure all of our kids get to where they need to be after school and on field trips, that kind of thing. But we can only do it if we have enough people to man those buses.
So people out there, if you're listening to this show, again, we covered it on Moneyboytv.com. You always can go back and look at it on the live stream. They need bus drivers.
Right.
There's jobs. People just got to want some of the jobs. And there's some jobs out there.
And we pay for their CDL. I mean, we'll give them all the training they need, so they'll be ready to go if they're interested.
And then they're also able to, being a bus driver, you're able to make the extra hours with the driving to the taking the games, driving teams to the games, and so forth.
Yeah, we have some really great bus drivers who've been doing this for years, and they really do have a great time. They get a chance to go, like I was saying earlier in the broadcast, just talking to them. They enjoy taking the kids and coming to ball games like the one we have here. They get to come and watch the games and take the kids home after the game, and they really forge some good relationships with the kids that they need as well. So it's a great opportunity for somebody who has a servant's heart to come out there and give back something and still earn a decent pay and get some benefits and so on. So I want to encourage everybody to consider it if you've been looking for something like that.
This classic, the Heritage 63rd, this is the 63rd annual Heritage Classic. How coming into this, did you really know much about this when you took over?
No, when I came in, this is starting my 13th year, so I'd heard about it when I got here, but until you've experienced it, you really don't know. And I'll just never forget the first year. My wife and I were just blown away by all the school spirit, the pride, all of the alumni who would come back for the game. It's just a very special game, and just so glad to be able to be part of this. And it's great to see the younger generation see the alumni, the older generations coming back to support them. So it's a great evening for everybody all around.
I got a couple more questions for you. What tonight? We talked about this game. This is a big game, and things our kids. What are you most impressed about tonight? Seeing the people sitting down, enjoying the game, not a lot of hoopla, not a lot of walking around like it has been in the past. But how important is that for what message you want to send out? Just not only to the kids, because of the parents. How important it is for them to come, bring the kids to the game, get them to enjoy the atmosphere like this. Because you have older alumni who would love to come to the game, but you have people they start to hearing about how they're fearful of it. But tonight we've had nothing but peace. So
it's great. Again, they call it the Heritage Bowl for a reason, and it's just that. It's talking about celebrating the heritage of the two schools, their histories, but coming out and watching the kids, whether they're on the athletic field playing as a player, a cheerleader, our bands are out here performing. It's just a great opportunity for the community to come together, cheer for your team, but at the end of the day, we're all part of this great Columbus community.
Yeah, I watch you guys again, seeing how excited you are at going out for watching the kids participate, and last year we up watching Hardaway go up to win the first state championship that has to be something make you feel special about being the superintendent of this game.
Yeah, well, it really does. It's a source of pride for our entire community, but as a superintendent, there's nothing better than seeing your kids excel and achieve great heights, and something that they'll never forget. It's something they'll remember the rest of their lives, and just knowing that you had a chance to be there the night they did it, it's really special.
Well, I'd like to say this, man. Watching and coming into games and seeing you be a part of all, knowing all the coaches. You pretty much know all the coaches because I see you on the wall having conversation with. Sometimes I'm looking like I say, okay, hey, wait a minute, Coach Dr. Lewis over there having a conversation with. He want this team to win, the people. You know how it is. But,
yeah, I know.
Man,
that's why if you notice in basketball game, I'm standing under
the basket.
Under the basket.
Yeah, under the basket.
And when I got two teams playing, usually I'm on one side first half, the other time second half.
Yeah. But I tell you, you do a great job, and man, I would like to say thank you for what you're doing, the job that you're doing for our kids, man, and we want to keep, as long, again, being the sports director, that's my full-time thing at Girls Inc. We love what y'all are doing, and we're trying to partner up with and making sure that, like we said, your kids are our kids, and we want to continue to do those things and make sure that we are giving these kids a chance to succeed, not just the athletes, but just the regular students. So
well, and thank you for broadcasting games like this. It's important for the community here, what the kids are doing, and see, everybody needs to realize that we have great kids, and 99.9% of our kids are doing the right thing every day, coming to school, like I said, with the exception of the absenteeism, but coming to school, doing the right things. And sometimes we can hear about the negative sometimes, but our kids, the vast majority of them are doing the right thing. We can be proud of them. Just got to keep supporting them because it takes this entire community wrapping arms around them and push them forward. Absolutely.
That village. Once again, thank you for your time.
My
and
pleasure.
We're going to keep our eyes on you, as because we know you're going to be visible. Keep doing a great job. And again, we'll thank you for being the leader that this community and this school district needs.
Well, thank you, and thanks to the community for your continued support.
All right. With that being said, we're going to take a break. We got 8:39 left. You're listening to fantastic Friday night high school football here at Memorial Stadium.
You're listening to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
The halftime report is being sponsored by Scania's Funeral Home. The halftime report, proudly sponsored by Dale's Foods.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, man. And we are back here at the legendary A.J. McClung Memorial Stadium. I am your favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG, Mike Woods, at halftime here. We about 7 minutes until halftime is over. Spencer Band is on the field, and they is rocking. Mike, man, talk about that first half action.
First of all, great interview with Dr. Davis Lewis, school superintendent. A great job. He's doing a great job and doing a lot of things. We're working in the community. So, again, I want to say thank you for him.
Still waiting on caller number 40.
We got to get that in.
Oh, yeah. Caller number 40.
Caller number 40 now.
Clinkstone
tickets. Listen, now we got a family 4-pack of Columbus Clinkstone tickets. Game September the 4th versus the Montgomery Biscuits. The Montgomery Biscuits. Be caller number 40. 706-576-3666. That's again caller number 40. We still waiting on you. Deke got his phone up in the air, and we waiting on a winner. 706-576-3666. Win that family pack of 4 to the Columbus Clinkstones game. But yeah,
talk about that first half, Mike.
That first half, I was surprised. I really was surprised. I thought Spencer would be a little bit more poised on offense, but again, they could never get in a groove because Carver just dominated the game up front. And I took the odds of going with Spencer, but I knew it was going to be a long shot.
Crazy man
for this game because I knew how big Carver was up front. And I went back and I looked at Spencer game when they played the preseason game against Northside. And I'm like, wait a minute. Spencer front line, their D line ain't that bad. They're not small guys. They might give Carver a run for their money, but Carver offensive line has dominated. Listen, the MVP right now, I know we talking about the backs, but Carver line, them guys got holes.
All of them.
Holes to run up through, man.
Try to hammer through it.
So, I mean, I just think that, again, with Carver coming out dominated, we talked about this earlier. If they could dominate the line of scrimmage, you don't have to worry about Sebastian. He's thrown, 3 passes or 4 passes, and one of them was an interception.
Yeah.
And he's still up 21-0.
I mean, we called it out starting Wednesday. I mean, even in the post game of the game last week, the whole talk has been, do not let these running backs beat you. These running backs is tearing you a new frame right here in front of everybody. Like, I'm not sure if that was the game plan, and they're just not executing it. I'm not sure, but you got to put it on that freshman arm. But now, the Carver playing so far ahead right now. Spencer hasn't gotten any momentum, anything rolling on the offensive side of the ball. If I'm Carver, I'm finna have 3 backs go for 100 yards before the clock hits 0.
Exactly. I mean, they're close to it. You know, I wish we had some stats here, but that's the one thing we're gonna start getting, making sure we get some stats and keeping up with it. Because at the end of the day, man, I would think that each one of them has over 50 yards.
I mean, cause they're 7 yards a pop.
Yeah.
I'm talking about all 3 of them.
Yeah,
and it's different running styles. Cass can hit you outside. Tarver can hit you inside. White can hit you both ways. You know what I mean? So I mean, he hit the holes and he has that up. Castlin does too, but Watts has his something about him is a little bit. And like I said, he reminds me so much of Isaiah. How Isaiah used to hit them holes and bounce and get to the open part of the field, man. And he does a great job in that. But I mean, Spencer, they gotta score. They gotta score quick to give their fans something to cheer about, to get the kids excited about. You know, we still in this game. And then, Coach, I don't care, man. You're down 21-0 right now. If you don't come out and put 11 in the box and force that guy to have to throw the ball, man, to me, I just think that the adjustments, as a coach, you got to be able to make those adjustments. That's just me. And I love Coach Kegg. Been knowing him for a long time, but I think they gotta just put them guys in the box and force that guy to, whether it be a 7-yard pass or 5-yard pass. You got to put the ball in his hand and make sure he's the one that's going to beat you. Oh, absolutely. I rock with Kegg, been knowing Kegg in high school, and sister, everybody, you know, nephews, all that. So it's not. You know, we just talk football. You seen the way I was on my alma mater last week.
Exactly.
How they look. You know what I'm saying? So nobody above scrutiny. On this platform. On a professional level. But yeah, that's the second half. They have to come out with some kind of fire just to. You got to get some kind of motivation because you get the ball back coming out this second half. So it's going to be about what this Spencer offense can do with this Carver defense. Because right now, Carver, they're doing what they want on the defense side of the ball, and they just run it down your throat on offense with the 3 running backs. 21-0, and all 3 running backs have scored a touchdown.
Man, we're still at the halftime, man. We're still waiting on caller number 40. Caller number 40. 706-576-3666. What you waiting on? Deke just keep pointing at me saying we ain't got no winner. We need a winner. Call right now. Call the number 40. 706-576-3666. Win a family pack of 4 to the Columbus Clingstone game September the 4th versus the Montgomery Biscuit. And I promise you, if you're not even a baseball fan, going down to Synovus Park, watching some baseball with your family, it is something else. You will enjoy it if you don't know anything about baseball. Just the atmosphere down there is so great. So again, my brother was telling me today that one of the Braves players got sent down to the Clingstone. So I was wanting to check and see who that was, but he said it was a player down for the Clingstones. I mean, down from the Braves. They had to send him down for injury to recover down in the Farm League. So again, get a chance. We're still waiting on caller number 40. Caller number 40.
We are just under 2 minutes until the second half kickoff. Carver up 21-0. Dale's Food, Southern style cooking, serving up breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a laid-back welcoming setting located at 3466 University Ave, Suite 4. Man, speaking of Dale's, we had the the midday hump day kickback leading up to this game at Dale's, man. And, boy, I'm talking about, and people popped out, man. It was great energy. Man, Coach Wallace Davis came out.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it
history.
was yeah.
Man. Hey, you know what? Hey, Ant, you know what I always say? Two people that I know, me and you, we'll ever get caught up, short of words.
Yeah.
But just sitting there listening to Coach Davis.
Yeah.
And I know you got blown away because you said to how in the world do you remember all that?
He talking about 1962. I can't even tell you the year my baby sister was
29.
born.
He started talking about 29 and all this stuff. And so again, man, we got a winner. Oh, I thought we had a winner. I thought this, but we had a lot of stuff going on about it. So Dale's Food. We talked with Dale's is one of our sponsors. They did a great job at giving us an opportunity to host our first luncheon over there. So Dale Foods, a Southern style cooking, serving up breakfast, lunch, and dinner in a laid back welcome setting located at 3466 University Avenue, Suite 4. Again, we had a great time out at Dale's. And Sconia's Funeral Home, the city's oldest African-American business, offering pre-planning and pre-funding for all ages, regardless of your health. Sconia's Funeral Home.
And also our new sponsor, man, Nissan of LaGrange. Golden Pass Special is happening now. They'll buy your car even if you don't buy theirs. Stop by for a no-hassle appraisal visit. NissanofLaGrange.com for more details. The newest proud sponsor of the fantastic Friday night high school football.
And we're going to keep it going, man, because, again, check it out. Me and Deke, we know where we're going to be August the 30th. We're going to be August the 30th. Don't forget, ESPN 95.7 is the home for Alabama football. The Crimson Tide will play their season opener next Saturday, August the 30th, on the road in Tallahassee versus the Florida State University Seminoles. Kickoff is at 3:30 p.m. Catch all the action on ESPN 95.7, Columbus Sports Radio.
All right, we got about 2 minutes before we're back with the second half kickoff. We're going to take a quick break here at Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on WOKS 1340, 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
We are a championship school, and school is in session.
Makes a catch, makes them bang into each other, stays on his feet, breaks a tackle, scores, scores, scores.
Join us Saturday, August 30th as the Crimson Tide open the 2025 season in Tallahassee against Florida State. On your home for Alabama football, the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield.
Only on ESPN 95.7.
Sconia's Funeral Home has served Columbus, Phoenix City, and surrounding areas for 109 years. As the oldest African-American business in the city, Sconia's Funeral Home prides itself on providing quality service to each family they represent. Sconia's Funeral Home offers pre-planning and pre-funding for all ages, regardless of health. Sconia's Funeral Home is located downtown Columbus, Georgia, serving with care and compassion since 1916. Attention all ESPN and AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS Heritage listeners. Added for your taste buds, oxtails, and meatloaf on Thursday at Dale's. Whether you're tuned in for the play-by-play or just listening for your favorite high school player name to be called, we invite you to join us at Dale's Food, 3466 University Avenue, for a taste of home that's simply unforgettable. Dale's Foods, 3466 University Avenue.
Do you have a child on the autism spectrum or struggling with academic challenges? At Winship Education Center, located at 5977 Whitesville Road, Suite 9 in Columbus, Georgia, our certified ABA professionals are here to help. We identify your child's unique challenges and create a customized path to success. If your child has experienced trauma or struggles with pro-social behaviors, our experts provide the tools they need to thrive thrive at home, in school, and in life. We specialize in academic support for grades 3 through 12, including GMAS, ACT, SAT, GMAT, and AP exam prep. Reading challenges? With over 80 years of combined experience, we follow a proven curriculum that works for all ages, including adults. Need help with foreign language learning for school or travel? We've got you covered. Call 706-580-5142 today. Winship Education Center, where every learner matters.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, and we are back here with second half action right into the kickoff. It's Spencer kicking it deep. Right there, Wheats hits the seam. Wheats bangs his way down, but hit right at the 35. Had a small seam. Second half, Wheats brings the kickoff back out for Spencer right to their own 35-yard line. We are here at the legendary A.J. McClung Memorial Stadium. I am your favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG, Mike Woods. And they're going to spot the ball for Spencer at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position. Just got to get something done, get something started, and got to get it started quick.
Here we are, the first snap here of the second half. Fudge in the gun, Crawford in that pistol formation. Goes to the offset back. Ford looking back shoulder. And he probably should have went up top.
Up
man.
top,
the saying is, if we even, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I saw
to
it.
play that back shoulder. But great coverage there by number 10.
Don't look like they were on the same page because it could have been a back shoulder throw, but I think that was what Fudge was going for. But the receivers, like you said, he thought he had him beat.
Inside handoff, Crawford spinning his way.
Another helmet off. 25. Daniels again on the tackle for Carver. I think we got a winner.
Winner, chicken dinner. Ms. Lisa Henry is our winner of the Family 4-Pack. Ms. Lisa Henry, congratulations, winner of our Family 4-Pack for the Clingstone tickets. Go down to the radio station Monday, anytime between 9 and 4 o'clock to pick them up. Congratulations. Fudge looking on the outside.
Oh, he dropped it.
Dropped it. Great break there by Murphy. He just could not come up with it.
And you talked about that. You said, they spread him out. Will he have time to throw the ball? He ain't got a lot of time to throw the ball. But again, and that's why Carver know. They know he don't have enough time. We got to listen. We hold him 2 seconds. If he ain't getting rid of it, he's on the ground back there.
Right. I mean, and the Carver secondary, they're not respecting any of the speed of Spencer. They're down right in their face, playing within 5 yards and daring you to beat them deep. They've been breaking on all underneath routes all game long so far. Rubio in the punt, 4th and 8. Watts back deep. And play clock.
I think we got some lightning.
Hopefully it's a play clock. It's a flag drop.
Oh.
Delay a game. Why don't you speak that in? Why don't you speak that in?
I saw something a few seconds ago, man. I thought it was something. I said, oh, my God. But I'm glad I was wrong.
Me too.
Glad I was wrong on that one.
10:56 remaining. Carver's getting ready to have their first offensive possession here in the second half. Haven't seen Watt get a chance to touch it on a punt return just yet. This may be it. Fields spins out of one man. And he has a little spins two. Watt bangs his way down. And you see the agility of this freshman. And you can hear the crowd with a slight roar, man, when he touches that ball.
Got a player down for Spencer.
And it looked like his own man.
That's
hit
what
it,
happened.
They was in there. Boy,
Watt
was in there
spin.
trying to line
he
in
was
there.
trying to take the 14 off his jersey, but he ended up hitting his own man. Again, I think those are cramps. He's been the one down.
Yeah, he's been battling. And as much as he's been on the field, I mean, it's understandable. You can't hydrate yourself the week of. You got to be hydrating all the way up leading into this. And keep in mind, Spencer ain't played in 2 weeks outside of that scrimmage. They were off last week. Carver, who played 2 weeks in a row, so their legs are good and fresh up under them for the most part. You know, they have their football legs up under them.
Coach, we're getting a good look at that line when they walked in on the 50. It's right in our view. Yeah. And those guys are huge, man.
Castle goes in motion, hand off to Watt.
Look at it.
Splits it. Another man loses helmet, but Watt picks up a good 7 yards on first down. And that's what every back has been doing for Carver on first down. 6, 7 yards, 8 yards. I mean, and they're grinding it. Boy, that offensive line is massive. They're doing the work. That O-line like that, man, you want to call them IHOP.
Yeah,
International House of Pancakes.
That's it. And last year we talked about the quarterback that Carver had. You forced him to put the ball in to beat you. You had a chance.
Looking out the Castle receiver misses the block, but Castle shows the agility, makes a man miss, gets to the first down.
First completion, I think, of the night.
Well, you know what? We gave him some short because he hit Castling earlier on the same type.
Exactly.
So there may be a second completion. And but he's still a freshman, so it's not taking anything away from him when we say make his arm beat. But that's just what it is. He has not been in this type fire, in this type atmosphere. This kid is coming from Calvary Christian, 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? You don't have these type crowds. You don't have this type atmosphere. So you want to put that pressure on him. It's no slight against him. He's going to get better as the year goes on. But this is only his second game.
Look at that pass. Right down the touchdown. Put him on the board.
KJ Miles.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We going to give KJ. Because KJ cut up in the dome
in the
Mercedes-Benz last year in the state championship. But that pass was on the money.
On the money. Didn't underthrow him right there.
And I was just getting ready to say it's going to be scary when he get better.
Oh, yeah.
And he just showed that he can throw that football. Yeah. He had the time, and he hit him in stride. He didn't have to do nothing but put his hand up and catch it.
Now, the kid's ceiling is sky high. You know what I'm saying? He's just young, and he comes out and shows you the reason he's the starter as a freshman to be able to make plays like that. But if I'm Spencer's defense, I want you to make these plays all game long. While it's pressure, when it's 0-0, can you make that? Can you make those plays? And that's what you want to do. It's one-on-one coverage on that back end, and Hurd was able to find that open man, did what he was supposed to do. Spencer misses that field goal. It's going to make it 27-0 as the lights are flickering here at A.J. McClung. Carver goes up 27-0. Well, we've had 2 weeks here with Fantastic Friday Night and 2 blowouts.
2 blowouts. And last week we was just excited about this one because we thought
we knew the potential.
The potential. The student versus the teacher. And what we saw from Fudge, we knew that they had the quarterback play.
Right.
Didn't realize all the weapons that he lost was going to be such a big deal. And I do think that's part of it.
We knew, but we didn't think it would be this drastic showing.
Yeah. Carver lost a couple of receivers last year, but you can't even tell it. And again, you got T.J. Woodson on the other side that's about 6'1", 6'2", that hadn't gotten the ball thrown to him yet. But once this kid gets better, man, it's going to be tough.
You're right. Carver lost a lot of receivers, but they didn't lose Miles. Kid went for over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns state championship game. But we didn't hear about him a lot because he was injured. Mm-hmm. He had came back really into that playoff run, and then he showed you, that just being his junior, he showed you exactly what he's capable of. Kids, he's committed to Bill Belichick in North Carolina.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So he's already committed. Went ahead and got his recruiting stuff out the way.
Ain't nothing wrong with playing.
Fletcher has a little running room. The little guy, Fletcher, man, and Carver, woo. Boy, they are flying in with reckless abandon.
Well, one thing you don't want Carver to do is have the. I keep saying that, playing with this kind of emotion and this kind of swag. They play with this. It's tough. You want Carver to get out of character, get frustrated. be undisciplined, jumping offside. We saw that early where they drew them offside early. We thought that, okay, wait a minute, there's going to be a lot of mind games with countings and catons and stuff like that, getting them because they're so aggressive. But, you know, they played a pretty much a solid football game. You know, the dark side defense is what they called them last year. But they didn't lose a lot at all off this defensive side of the ball.
Right. Outside that big linebacker, number 99 in the backfield. Talked about him earlier. Blows that up. My goodness, almost untouched.
Kingston Brown.
And that's the guy I told y'all about at the top of the telecast. A monster in the middle. They said that is the next big name for that Carver defense.
Princeton Buckner, Gabe Wright, inside. He can play, look like he's going to be able to play inside and outside. But he's so talented, man.
And nothing but a sophomore.
And they moving him around, too, a lot. I've been watching.
I'll tell people, he still got that baby fat on him as a sophomore. You wait till that junior senior where he can really, really get off in that weight room. Well, you're talking about a monster in that middle. Anyway, that 99, like the big AD, Aaron Donald. And another drop ball by another Spencer receiver. And you got to help your quarterback out.
He's not getting any kind of help from the line, the run game.
He's putting the ball there. It's hitting them in the hands. They just cannot hang on to that football. Fudge in the gun, drops back, looking downfield, and just overthrows. As he overthrows, he is hit.
Again, those deep throws, anything over 10, 15 yards, 10 to 12 yards, he don't have a lot of time. And again, fourth down, the ball will go back over to Carver with 7:58 left, 27-0 in favor.
And Murphy once
Carver.
again on the coverage. Spencer coming out to punt the ball. Out of them 4 plays, picked up -5 yards.
It's been consistent. I want next time. I want to again. I know you've been counting how many yards. How much time they're using on the clock. Spencer.
Rubio high punt. Watt's gonna come up under. Calls the fair catch.
Muffed
Monster
it.
punt. Spencer say they have it. Watt called the fair catch but cannot bring it in. And that was dangerous running up. Spencer has the ball, but that's something that Spencer was doing early in the game. They letting the punt bounce and hit the ground. Watt, I know he's coached up, especially by his pops, that we don't never want to let a punt touch the ground. That's a tough play to make, and just being a young guy, just trying to save his team that field position.
Exactly.
Coach grabbed him sooner before he can even get to the sideline, correct him, make that mistake.
Aggressive. You always say you can live with aggressive mistakes.
I every day of the week.
You can live with that.
I like to tell my kids, don't play like no robots, man. Play free, fly to that ball. If you make a mistake full speed, I can live with it. Don't ever make no mistake loafing. Then that's the problem that we have. Spencer taking over. Great field position off the turnover. Close to midfield. Fudge in the gun. Crawford offset back. 3 receivers to the top of the formation. Fudge drop back. Look on the out route. And the corner right there.
Carver's there.
Immediately.
And
it's still a drop.
Yeah, but again, they know that these DBs can come up and play tight coverage because they know he's not going to have time enough to throw the ball.
Right.
So they're coming up and they're not biting on anything. I mean, they jumping everything because at the end of the day, they know that he has to get rid of this ball.
They know. I mean, in Carver, they don't even have to blitz. They're putting that pressure with that front 4.
And we have not called – check it out. We have not called Tristan name a whole lot tonight. It's been more the other guys. Tristan has done a good job at containing and standing on the outside. But, Kingston is coming into a star role tonight himself. He's doing a great job at making a name for himself. So, again, like I said, we hadn't called Tristan Gibbons' name a whole lot tonight, other than the 2 passes, the sack that he had and the pass he knocked down. So,
yeah. I mean, but if your defense is playing like this and you don't have to call Tristan's name, that speaks volume. You know what I'm saying? You can still put this kind of pressure. Your defense can still play this type lights out, and you don't have to call that 5-star name. You're going to be in. If you're Carver, you're in a good situation.
Yeah. And everybody else in the region got to say, doggone, wait a minute.
In a world of trouble.
Yes, sir, because he wasn't a factor, and they still controlled the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball.
Right. You got 99 in that middle. It's hard to try to double 11 because you're going to have to account for that big man in that middle. Fudge in the gun, 3 receivers to the top of the formation. Fudge drop back sidearm.
Another
drop, and Fletcher, like he had running room on the screen. Man, it's tough because he's hitting the receivers, and they just cannot hang on to the ball. That is one reason I tell people, man, football is the ultimate team sport. You can't do one without the other.
Exactly, you sure can't. And again, that has to be disheartening for him because every time they have a little room, you get that. That's probably what 5-6 yard gain. Even if if they get tackled right after the catch,
Yeah, I mean, if Fletcher had running room.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
He caught it, the screen was set up perfectly.
Perfectly. And you look at his arm angles. He has a good job, do a good job with the arm angles.
Play clock down to 3. They get the snap off. Fudge looking down middle. Cross that. Another drop. Hits his receiver right in the hands. Great ball by Fudge. Man.
Got a holding on Spencer. We're gonna come back anyway, but
we can take it. We can take it being it being played back, but catch the ball.
Catch the ball.
Cause now you're in your head.
Yeah, they can.
Spencer has to invest in some jug machines. The jug machines for the ball. Get a set of bricks. Put duct tape on them. That's what they need to be catching.
Do you give him another down or you decline the penalty?
Oh, I'm declining.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I just
declining.
say,
4th and 10. You ain't showed me nothing.
It looked like they was
walking
back.
It could have been 4th and 4. I'm declining that because you ain't showed me nothing. You ain't put no kind of fear in my defense. You ain't threatened me in the slightest bit. Spencer comes out 3 and out after the turnover, and I like to see that. They keep Watt back deep. Coaching staff showing, hey, we believe in the young fella.
Oh, you have no other choice but to believe in this kid. This kid is talented, man. And, again, making a mistake like that is okay. It was aggressive.
High snap, high punt, Peter. That may be about a 7-yard, 10-yard punt for Spencer. And Greenway Carver's going to take over with good field position, great field position. And one thing you do not want to do, get this Carver offense a short field because they have not stopped this offense yet.
What do you do for Carver? You started playing some of your subs now?
What I've been doing, run the ball. But I feel like they can put the backup. They can put the backups in if they wanted to. Here goes another good-looking freshman in at receiver, Marte Sears. Came up playing Little League with Watt on the national circuit, so the kid is talented. They got a lot of big freshmen that don't look like freshmen. Tarver's still in the backfield. Hurd.
Yeah, I watched him play basketball last year at Aaron Cone, and he was a freak on the basketball court. And then he told me football was his sport, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Because I never did get a chance to see him play football, but his dad told me football was his sport.
Yeah, man, natural athlete. Dad plays for the Columbus Lions. They're taking a break, so we're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on WOKS 1340, 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
The Halftime Report is being sponsored by Scania's Funeral Home. The Halftime Report, proudly sponsored by Dale's Foods.
Ready for a dealership that actually puts you in the driver's seat? Then get to Nissan of LaGrange. Under new management and doing things differently.
Absolutely.
Want exclusive inventory from high-end BMWs to luxury Maseratis?
Absolutely.
Looking for the best deals on every Nissan model? Rogue, Altima, Titan, and more.
Absolutely.
And guess what? We're not here to give you what we want to sell. We're here to help you drive home exactly what you want with unbeatable customer service that goes way beyond the sell. Because at Nissan of LaGrange, we're in it for the long haul. Absolutely. Just a quick hop from Columbus and Phoenix City, and our customers from both towns will tell you it's absolutely worth the drive. We've been helping drivers from Uptown Columbus to Somerville Road in Phoenix City find the ride of their dreams, and you're next.
So make your last stop your best stop. Nissan of LaGrange. We've got what you want. Nissan of LaGrange. Worth the drive. Come see us at 1050 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange, Georgia.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, and we are back here at the legendary A.J. McClung Memorial Stadium where Carver takes over, and Tarver picking up about 4 yards. That may be Tarver's shortest run of the night. First down pickup, he had it on the short toss and was able to pick up a first down. Gave him a fresh set of downs early, and that right there was the second play that y'all were just seeing. Tarver picking up probably about 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Watts checks into the game. 4 receivers to the formation. That middle still wide open. Hand off to Watt. Watt bounces outside, steps off a tackler. Watt still on his feet, breaking, and takes a gang of them to bring him down. And as a freshman, man, you can see how strong this kid is.
Get ready, Columbus, Georgia. You're witnessing tonight the next Power 5, 5-star running back out of Columbus, Georgia. And he going to just so happen go to Carver High School.
Now, the question is going to be, I know his dad, Tay Watts, vice principal at Carver, know him well, and he was having a conversation, track season. It's a lot of bigger schools, high schools, that wanted him coming out of 8th grade. We're talking IMG was one of them, so he had options, but he wanted, his son at least to experience his freshman year. Hopefully he keeps him here. Mm-hmm. And, like I said at the top of that telecast, class of 2029, he will be, you're hearing it here first, he will be a top 5, ESPN top 5 running back for that class of 2029.
If they can keep what they got, half of what they got in front of him to block for him and just give him a little bit of room, he's going to do the things that Isaiah Crowell did. And I'm speaking of Isaiah because, he had guys like Jasper and all those guys. But people know the latest, and it was Isaiah Crowell at the running back spot. This kid has a chance. Great pass.
Hurd
touchdown.
Once again. Cashlin.
Oh, my
slot
God.
Fade. Now, Hurd is slinging it right now. And that's what I want to see.
Yeah,
that's what you do. Hey, man, if you beat me through the air with this freshman, man, hey, hats off to you. Congratulations. But now when he come out in that first half and they're running the ball the way they were running it, now you want to try to stack the balls. And now Hurd is comfortable. I'm playing with a lead.
I'll tell you.
I can afford to make the mistakes now. Now let me learn, let me get a feel. And that's exactly what he did as he hit Cashlin on the slot fade into the end zone.
Well, I think that was enough to get some of these Spencer people to go into the cars a little early.
Oh, boy, you want to beat the traffic.
Yeah, this is
they're trying to beat the traffic.
33-0 with 5:28 still left in the third
quarter. Man. And I know it's they coming on up the stair.
They're coming. They started coming a little early, but they sure nothing to get on out of here now.
Spencer, field goal, gets this one. 34-0. The lights hit flickering here at Memorial Stadium.
Man, we need to just talk about our sponsors right now.
Hey, man, go ahead. Have at it. That's the excitement right there.
That's the excitement. Winship. Hey, one of our new sponsors, thank you for coming aboard. Got a child struggling with school? Winship Education Center helps students in grade 3 through 12 with test prep, reading, and more. Call 706-580-5142 today.
Yeah. And also Scania's Funeral Home, the city's oldest African-American business, offering pre-planning, pre-funding for all ages regardless of health. Proud sponsor of Fantastic Friday Night High School football, serving the Columbus with care and compassion since 1916.
Tell you, I've been around. Mr. Johnny L. Scania, you've been around a long time. Then my partner down there, Maurice, his son, Johnny L. Jr., they all running it, kept it in the family. Great group of people, man. Like I said last time, my dad worked for the city for a long time, and they became, Mr. Johnny L. and my dad became great friends, and we know the family well. Great business, great family-owned business, man.
Hey, man, I tell people, if you want a business that'll never go out of business, a funeral home. Because people going to die every day. Weeks, trying to get outside, bangs this way down, just gets out across the 25-yard line.
Number 31.
And we got a little scuffle. 31 who made the tackle on the last kickoff.
Aiden Sanders.
Yeah. I mean, and you need guys like that on that special team. What grade got Sanders in?
Aiden Sanders is a junior. He's a junior.
Oh, yeah, man. Like his intensity flying down on that kickoff. He's been in on the past 2 tackles on that kickoff.
You can make a living
being
on that kickoff
absolutely.
Because a lot of folks don't want to do it.
Yeah, that's a dirty job.
It's a dirty job.
Somebody got to do it. And if you got a man like that flying down with that type of intensity, he can play football a long time.
Once again, we want to give a shout out to Dale's Food, our southern home cooking, serving up breakfast, lunch, and dinner in a laid-back and welcoming setting, located at 3466 University Avenue, Suite 4. Had a great time Wednesday at Dale's. Great food. Love that real velvet cake.
Fudge in the gun, drops back looking for the screen. Fudge, and boy, and that defense and that secondary, Carver, all over it.
Number 5, Jaden Taylor, the sophomore for Carver.
That is a good-looking sophomore. If you're watching on Moneyboytv.com, 5 number sophomore, man, almost had a big play right before the half that wound up being called off because they said it was an incomplete pass when they tried to convert that hook and ladder. And you could tell when 5 picked up that ball, he knew exactly what to do with that ball in his hands. And he just looked like a natural athlete. But as a sophomore, man, you can tell the body on this kid, like when he hit that weight room, it's going to fill out nicely. Second down and 10. Fudge inside handoff. Crawford.
The Rick snap. Faked it.
Rick snap. Okay, that wasn't Crawford. That was number 20, Tristan Buford. The 5'10", 109-pound, 210-pound sophomore.
Well, we got some awards to give away at the end of this game.
Yes, sir.
So, stick around for that.
Each team will receive one, the William Llewellyn Spirit Award and the Wallace Davis Hustle Award.
Timeout, Spencer. 4:48 left. Hey, man, I guess we can start talking about next week, too.
Oh, man. You know what? I'm scared to even hype it up because we hyped this blowout up tremendously.
Listen, couldn't sleep this week. We're getting so excited about this game, man. And I'm telling you, I know the fans and Spencer, they getting ready for the after party.
Yeah, tomorrow night at the Evan Door. But next week, Harris County travels down Otis Spencer to take on Carver, the only team that give Carver an L last year. Traveling down the road, coming on down that long little strip of Veterans Parkway to Otis Spencer. Man.
Hey, I tell you what. The police going to have an easy job to do come Friday night in Harris County. Ain't nobody going to be there.
Ain't nobody going to be in town.
Everybody going to be
Everything closing at 5:30 in Harris County. If you need gas, you better get it in Columbus if you're going out to Harris County because they ain't going to open until the next day. They said the whole city of Harris County is going to travel down to watch the rematch. And I'm telling you, if the weather's clear, Otis Spencer is going to be rocking.
It will be
next
rocking.
week.
Clear or not, they're going. Listen, them folks in the country.
They travel.
They gonna get some umbrellas and all kinds of stuff. They gonna sit in the stand now. The city people around here, they won't come out to show up.
That's what I'm talking about. I know that visitor side gonna be full.
Yeah, the visitor side gonna be full.
So I definitely can't wait to see that one, and hopefully we'll be able to get a chance to see. And Carver showing the blitz right now. And they send everybody. Gibbons untouched. And just high. And that's the pressure. Happy feet. The hands of the lineman forced that ball to be floated. Had a couple tip balls earlier in the game. And he had a man open.
He had a little room.
Carver blitzed the house. There was number 3 people back there, and that was the 2 corners and the safety.
Well, I think the thing that Carver had over Spencer was Carver played their preseason game, then went right into their regular season on the road. They had played a tough league team for the preseason. They lost that game. They had the quarterback that ended up leaving, Bobby Garrett, the quarterback. Got a week to go into Whitewater, traveled up there and played. Had a big win up there, 50, I think it was 51-25 or something like that. So again, it gave Sebastian a game under his belt before he came into this atmosphere. And what we thought was going to be a big night for him as far as playing in front of a crowd like this. He's bounced back in the second half, and I'm telling you, the one thing that we was wondering whether or not he could do, he's proved that he can throw the ball to the open man. Yeah. And that these big guys going to give him the time he had just in. The region is in for a long season with these Carver Tigers.
Yeah. I mean, especially the way this defense is looking. Hadn't really blitzed too much tonight. They just blitzed in, but you can see that pressure that defense can put on you with just that front four that they have.
And again, they didn't lose much from that defense from last year. That's pretty much that whole dark side defense.
Yeah, outside they lost all the linebackers, and that linebacker was the strength of that defense last year. Oh my goodness, what a cut by Tarver! Tarver cuts it up. What a move in that backfield by Tarver to bounce it outside. Looked like he was corralled for a loss. Gave him a little wiggle and came out the back door.
I tell you, man, I said on our pregame show that this kid is the nucleus. He gives these kids the other ones chances where they can run sweeps, reverse, and all kind of stuff, because you got to watch out for him. The middle linebacker got to stay at home. But he hadn't had no. I think, like you said, the last series, it was the shortest run with 4 yards.
Yeah. Looking for the freshman, Marte Sears, and he's tackled before the ball even gets there.
Did you see how he led him with that football? That was a caught pass if he don't.
Yeah. He might have still been running. DB got there a little early. Intended for the freshman.
Yeah.
Freshman to freshman. Boy, you think about that combination for years, man. Carver Low, they did a great job bringing in players, and we're not going to use the word, the R word.
Oh, yeah, you don't like using that word because you was part of that big, all that stuff going on back in the day with Shaw.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly, yeah. But again, I don't think it's recruiting when the kid come out of middle school and you get him. You just, the coaches do a good job at going out getting kids. Everybody else just needs to step their game up.
Yeah. I mean, man, we can say recruiting. They're recruiting in CYF now. You know, they done took the zones away. You play where you
Look at this.
supposed
Look
to
at
go.
this. Look at this.
Oh, my God. Into the basket.
My God.
KJ Miles into the chicken box.
And let me tell you, we're talking about Watts, but Sebastian Hurd has just proved that he is the man.
3 second-half touchdown passes.
All these guys got to do is run up under the ball. They ain't got to go into a all-out sprint. Just keep doing what you're doing and put your hands up. I'm going to throw it to you.
And the crazy part, when you go back and watch the replay on Moneyboytv.com, he is even when the ball is in the air, and he threw him open into that separation. What a ball. And that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
I can live with that.
And the beauty of it. The beauty of it, if you see it, we watching it, we know if he just catch the ball, it's a touchdown.
Yeah.
That is, I'll tell you what. This is a blessing in disguise for Carver. You got this for come on now. Think
3 years.
This kid could have potentially been coming off the bench for 2 years if Bobby Garrett don't transfer.
Yeah.
So, man,
and he's a lefty. And if he can do anything like what Mungeon did last year, leading these boys to a stage as a freshman, boy, you finna have all kind of recruits coming in. We just seen Florida State land a helicopter on Carver practice field this past offseason.
An entire helicopter.
On the practice field.
Whole helicopter.
Landed right there on the Carver practice field to see Trick. Now, you talking about a freshman quarterback, left-hander, taking control of this offense the way he's taking control of it, dropping the balls the way he is dropping them.
It's beautiful coming out of his hand.
Listen here.
Man, listen, man. Let's talk about. Hey, don't forget. ESPN 95.7 is the home for the Alabama football Crimson Tide. Crimson Tide will play their season opener next Saturday, August the 30th, on the road in Tallahassee versus the Florida State Seminoles. Kickoff is at 3:30 p.m. Catch all the action on ESPN 95.7.
Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't really studying y'all Alabama fans. But hey, I'm looking forward to watching that game versus Florida State in Tallahassee.
Turn his mic off.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it. To see. Y'all got a new quarterback. Your running back hurt. He out for 6 to 8 weeks. Oh boy, he tried to clean him. Oh, that was number 9. I thought Miles done caught a touchdown, then came right in and made a tackle on kickoff. That was number 9, Markevius Yancey.
Yancey's one of those kids returned.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that Carver. You talked about the linebackers. But that front four right there that they had, and then they're missing one at the defensive end. But they replaced everything with ease on that defense.
Yeah.
That they look really good. Harris County, I hope you're watching this. Boy, it's gonna be on next week. We gotta call Michael Soul. We need some new shirts. We want a new outfit. We gotta be dead sharp for that one. We're gonna come up here dead sharp. Oh, the Spencer Stadium. We walking in off the. Listen, we need us a sprinter. We need to get off the sprinter going into the stadium, man. It's gonna be, man. Don't you know how many people gonna be at that game, man?
The whole entire Harris County.
And they coming, boy. They coming. So Carver fans.
Columbus, Georgia, what y'all gonna do?
That's what I'm talking about.
It's gonna be the biggest game in the city, probably of the year until playoff time. We don't know exactly what that Harris County true county score is right now. But we know Harris County won that week 1 matchup. So if they can get a 2-0 matchup, battle of the undefeateds, and Otis Spencer, man.
Well, Carver going to be mad because they lost to them last year.
Oh, they got a bit of taste.
Harris County going to come in. Harris County feel like, hey, we beat the state champs.
Yeah.
But and listen, Spencer receiving dropped more passes than Dale Food dropped wings.
Hey, man, I done seen better hands on a rattlesnake.
They have been bad tonight for Fudge. Fudge, I mean, he's putting it there. They just got to catch the ball. But right now it's 41-0 with 2:34 left. Still in the third quarter.
Second down in the country mile to go, and Crawford hits the hole.
Dead. Ball dead. Rule dead.
Said he was down.
And good thing about the clock gonna run.
As long as they keep it on the ground. We're going to try to get out of here with no injuries. 2:10 remaining here in the third quarter. Big game next week. Harris County travels down to Otis Spencer for the rematch.
Nothing.
Inside handoff, nowhere to go. Boy, he is mauled.
Fumble.
That ball is out.
That
ball is out.
Watch.
Oh.
They blew it dead. You see how these guys are. Look, you're talking about a pro over there as a head coach.
Coached up. One man makes the tackle, second man comes in for the ball.
And those are the little things.
Yeah.
Little things. So again.
And they're absolutely showing it. Oh my goodness.
Well,
we got a Troup County, Harris County update, and it looked like this.
42-0 in favor of Troup.
Troup County, I'm talking about beating the country breaks off of Harris County.
Well, that might have killed the hype for next week, unless Troup County is Carver.
Yeah, I mean Carver gonna be hype. I don't know what Harris County gonna
Carver.
Carver.
And you know what?
Carver gonna be on one.
Sometimes 42-0 is a different ball game, but sometimes you look past the team you're supposed to be playing to try to get to somebody else. But I'm 42-0. They're just.
No. We don't. And Troup got a good ball club down there.
Yeah.
You know, Troup LaGrange area, man. They have some real live athletes down that way. They've been having them even back when I was in school. And they keep. They keep putting them out, so They're not short on talent, so I don't know how you would try to. I hope you wouldn't overlook True County. Because if you did, boy, they done put that thing on you.
And what quarter was that? Was it third quarter too?
I mean, they ain't had no lightning delay. It should be the fourth.
Fourth quarter?
Should be. It don't matter. There ain't no comeback happening.
And who was that winner again for that the Family Four?
I believe it was Miss Lisa Henry. Let me go back and, yeah, Lisa Henry was the winner of that Family Four pack. Once again, congratulations. Go down to the radio station and pick your tickets up Monday, anytime between 9 and 4. That Family Four pack. Clinkstones.
Versus the who? But Montgomery Biscuits.
Biscuits.
We
ain't talking Popeyes. Watch feels it.
Oh
my goodness, what a move inside out. Steps over one. Still on his feet. Zach. Down the side. Tiptoeing. By the kicker. And you see the electricity that Zach Watts brings to A.J. McClung Memorial Stadium. The freshman.
Man.
Sweet feet Watts, what we gonna call him, the way he would hit him.
Man,
inside, outside.
Hey, Zach Watts almost caused a charge in the stand. This man almost snatched his wife's arm off. Get up, let's go. It's over with on Spencer side. Hey, this man almost snatched his wife's arm out of place. Man, this man here causing problems. Did you see that run?
Down inside the red zone.
He is the future. Carver got some. Listen, they better. Watts keep him there, along with what we've seen at the quarterback spot. But Sears has not even played a part in it yet. Then you got T.J. Woodson, who's just a sophomore at the receiver spot.
Tarver dragged down from behind by Starr. Starr, we said that man's name so much in that first half. And shout out to his principal, told us he's a 3.4 GPA student.
Yeah.
Which you wouldn't even know. I mean, the way he plays recklessly on that defense, man. He was in there on the first 4 or 5 tackles. That's the end of the third quarter. Carver is up 41-0. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on WOKS 1340, 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Ready for a dealership that actually puts you in the driver's seat? Then get to Nissan of LaGrange. Under new management and doing things differently.
Absolutely.
Want exclusive inventory from high-end BMWs to luxury Maseratis?
Absolutely.
Looking for the best deals on every Nissan model? Rogue, Altima, Titan, and more.
Absolutely.
And guess what? We're not here to give you what we want to sell. We're here to help you drive home exactly what you want. With unbeatable customer service that goes way beyond the sell. Because at Nissan of LaGrange, we're in it for the long haul. Absolutely. Just a quick hop from Columbus and Phoenix City, and our customers from both towns will tell you it's absolutely worth the drive. We've been helping drivers from uptown Columbus to Somerville Road in Phoenix City find the ride of their dreams, and you're next.
So make your last stop your best stop. Nissan of LaGrange. We've got what you want. Nissan of LaGrange. Worth the drive. Come see us at 1050 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange, Georgia.
We are a championship school, and school is in session.
Makes a catch, makes them bang into each other, stays on his feet, breaks a tackle, scores, scores, scores.
Join us Saturday, August 30th as the Crimson Tide open the 2025 season in Tallahassee against Florida State. On your home for Alabama football, the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield.
Only on ESPN 95.7.
Do you have a child on the autism spectrum or struggling with academic challenges? At Winship Education Center, located at 5977 Whitesville Road, Suite 9 in Columbus, Georgia, our certified ABA professionals are here to help. We identify your child's unique challenges and create a customized path to success. If your child has experienced trauma or struggles with pro-social behaviors, our experts provide the tools they need to thrive at home, in school, and in life. We specialize in academic support for grades 3 through 12, including GMAS, ACT, SAT, GMAT, and AP exam prep. Reading challenges? With over 80 years of combined experience, we follow a proven curriculum that works for all ages, including adults. Need help with foreign language learning for school or travel? We've got you covered. Call 706-580-5142 today. Winship Education Center, where every learner matters.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, and we are back here at the legendary A.J. McClung Memorial Stadium. I am your favorite commentator's favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG, Mike Woods. But Carver scores again. I feel like we've been saying it all night long. Carver from about 5 yards out walks into the end zone. 48-0 is the score here at Memorial Stadium.
Who called the score at Dale's 49-0?
Somebody showed me, and I called him crazy.
Yeah, called him crazy.
To his face.
And then 48-0
is on my face.
And then look at Keisha. Yeah, come on. 48-0.
That is crazy.
And then Deke said,
rivalry.
Deke put the jinx on with that 49.5 score.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't never heard that score.
Looked like it went the other way. He called it. He just predicted it the wrong way. Back deep. Fletcher fields it at his 5-yard line. Great kick by Spencer. Pinning him back deep.
Close out.
48-0, and Carver special team is still flying down the field.
We call that in basketball a great closeout. Did you see how they closed out and cut down? I mean, he looks like he have room to run, and then all of a sudden it just shrinks down for him. Those boys, like I said, they're playing. And when you got competition, people are playing for playing time, trying to get playing time. That's what you get with special team. Them guys trying to get on the field some kind of way.
Georgia high school rule, once you get up by a certain score in that fourth quarter, that clock is going to run and won't stop running unless for a timeout. And that's where we're at right now. Running clock here at the 63rd Annual Heritage Bowl Classic. Spencer takes a timeout. They stopped that clock immediately.
The clock needs to keep running in the timeout, too.
It sure do. Look at that.
They just stopped.
They trying to hurry.
Oh.
I thought the ref was trying to save Spencer a little bit. Dale's Food, Southern style cooking, served up breakfast, lunch, and dinner in a laid-back, welcoming setting, located at 3466 University Ave, Suite 4. Ten and a half remaining, but it's going to be a running clock. Spencer took a timeout. The timeout ain't going to last too long. And we're going to get right back into the action. Carver looking at keeping their starters on the field. Givens moves inside to that D tackle spot, showing his versatility. Move 99 out the end.
And that's what I said. He eventually, I think that's going to be his position. But because of what he has with Trish and them, he's moving around a whole lot.
Fudge in the gun.
Look at that.
Speed sweep deflection. Swung down. Swooping into the backfield. Big number 51 for Carver. Nuke Simmons.
Another senior.
Boy, a D tackle to swoop in like that and make a play on a jet sweep shows you the quickness that he's getting off the ball with.
The depth of that Carver High School defense. I mean, these guys are moving in there. Keep in mind, one of their starting D tackles.
Fudge in the gun, drops back, look across the middle, has a man on the scene, number 17 trying to split him. Can he outrun that Carver defense? Dragged down from behind by Travis Murphy, number 17, Jamal Lewis. And that slant has been open all night for Spencer. They just haven't been catching the ball.
Hadn't caught the ball.
You see what happened with that little space. Lewis had some wheels. Murphy with a touchdown-saving tackle. And you tell the hustle by this Carver defense. Defenses They take pride in shutouts.
That's what I say. They want a shutout now. They don't want to score.
If you would pull these starters out, they're going to be mad on the sideline if a touchdown is given up. Fudge rolls out. In traffic, gets out of bounds, picks up about 4 yards. Like it's going to be 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7.
Carver's starting to rotate some of their subs, young subs. As you see some of these numbers coming in now.
Yeah.
You can tell the freshmen and sophomores coming in, but
it's good for them to get that playing experience. Carver's going to have too many men on the field.
Don't look like the refs called it. Well,
they didn't.
Coach Jones look like he's calling a timeout. Try to get them settled and get these kids some reps in, but in the same sense, get them organized.
First down pickup, his best run of the game for Carver. Carver's going to take a timeout. 8:13 remaining. 48-0. Fourth quarter action. People starting to file on out to try to beat some of this traffic. Nissan of LaGrange Golden Pass Special is happening now. They'll buy your car even if you don't buy theirs. Stop by for a no-hassle appraisal. Visit NissanofLaGrange.com for more details. A proud sponsor of fantastic Friday night high school football.
And we also got Winship, a new sponsor.
Two
Welcome.
new sponsors.
Welcome. Both of these are new sponsors. Welcome.
Appreciate it.
And you got a child struggling with school, Winship Education Center helps students in grades 3 through 12 with tests, prep, reading, and more. Call 706-580-5142 today.
Back in action. Spencer in the gun. Handoff Crawford. Crawford looking for a little running room. Bangs down. Picks up. Looks like about 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. Crawford starting to gash his Carver defense. And the sophomore comes in for him, number 20, Tristan Buford.
You see Gibbons still on the field for Carver. And Kingston is still out there as well. Just like you said, they're subbing in some guys, but they're trying to keep Spencer off the board.
Yeah, I
shutout.
don't see, no matter how the scores get over this season, I don't see Tristan really coming out sitting down unless he wants to. That being his senior year, and that's how Flowers really ran it. He'll let the seniors, make sure they. Cause it's gonna be a lot of these guys' last football game. We know it's definitely not gonna be Givens, but you know what I'm saying. They want to let these kids soak up their senior year opportunity.
Davis George, number 90 for Carver, just entered the game. A sophomore with a big tackle.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of sophomores and juniors right now rotating in. 2nd down and 11 for Spencer. Fudge fakes the handoff. Tristan trying to run him down from behind. Fudge able to get to the corner.
Did you see the speed of Givens coming?
He felt him too.
Yes. Oh.
I know he felt it coming because Fudge got out of there immediately. But able to pick up a yard back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. 6:27 remaining. Clock is ticking. Spencer just outside of the red zone. Crawford back in the game. Offset back. Fakes the handoff to Crawford. Looks across the middle. Oh boy, and it was tipped. It tipped twice. But then it was caught.
For the first down.
Number 17, Jamal Lewis. His 2nd catch on this drive.
That was a first down. That new set of downs. Clock still running. 5:51 left.
1st and goal. Spencer's first time inside the red zone. Handoff. Crawford dragging his way close inside the 5-yard line. Gets down to about the 2.
And we're talking about Carver trying to get the shutout. Spencer don't want it to be that goose egg up there.
And they're showing.
They're trying their best. Put some points on the board.
Quick dump pass. Receiver. Oh.
The back judge. Through the flag.
For the quick slant to Lewis once again. And looked like just a tug by number 10.
That would give him another fresh set of downs.
Steve Wright on the coverage. The sophomore.
Oh, okay, you replay the second down, half distance to the goal. Spencer definitely want to try to put some points on the board. They stopped the clock. Oh, you stopped the clock on the flag. The clock should start back there, did. And you can see Carver now.
Crawford's still churning.
Carver's trying their best to keep him out of the end zone.
And Carver subbing in some young guys. Can Spencer punch it in? 4:50 remaining here in the fourth.
No, they went back with 2 starters.
In the gun.
Trying to stop him. And they did.
Crawford.
Daniels just came back in the game, the starting linebacker. And they're saying, no, we're not going to let him put any points on the board.
I'm telling you, a defense's pride, boy, is in them shutout. It sends a statement.
Watch what happens if they get a stop here on that defense. They're going to go crazy.
Whole sideline.
They're trying to get this shutout.
You're watching on MoneyboyTV.com. Watch the intensity if this defense can get a stop. Because it means something, especially in a classic, and your rival. Boy, I put up a goose egg.
Exactly. Again, we talk about a rival. This is not just a rival now. This is a region game. This is a region matchup. And we talk about the power rankings and all that stuff. How important was this game for Spencer in so many ways? Whereas in the power ranking comes into place. You beat Carver High School, you go up to here as far as the power rankings. And so, you're almost guaranteed if you win 6 or 7 ball games, you're going to guarantee yourself going to make it to the state playoffs.
Absolutely. Here we go, 4th down. From the 8. Fudge rolling out. Man makes the catch, but tackled immediately by number 3, DeMarcus O'Neal, and it's going to be a turnover on downs by that Carver defense. Big time stop there by the defense of Carver.
I'm telling you, I watched them send back in 2 of their starters back into the game because they really want that shutout.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And the 2 guys that they sent back in was on the last tackle, the tackle before that, and then they forced Fudge to throw the ball soon to a man that was 4 yards short of the end zone.
Carver's going to take over 1st and 10 in the shadow of their own goalpost.
It would tap off the night if Watts can take one to the house from here.
Hurd, hand off to Watts, looking for running room. Watts bangs his way down. Dragging tackler, still on his feet. Hit about a yard short of the 1st down and is still able to drive the legs for about 6 or 7 more yards and gets them with some breathing room. And now they got all the young guys in. Watts in the backfield, Marte and Woodson, freshmen, sophomore receivers. Watts inside. Watts steps over a man and picks up another 1st down. Zach Watts.
I tell you what.
And if you were at any middle school game last year, you're getting a glimpse, really, of what he was.
And I didn't see him. I've heard of him.
Man.
I've heard how good he was. This is my first time really seeing him. I've watched him on YouTube, some games that they recorded, but to see it firsthand, this kid gonna be special, man. He got a chance to be the next big thing to come through there. Yeah. And you got great vision. You see that? But just a little, as a basketball player, as a point guard. Vision and understanding and seeing everything happen before it happens. You watch him; he tapped his feet and hesitated, and created. And if you watch the defensive the defender, they overran and he made a good cutback. Just simple things like that people take for granted. No, but those are natural instincts.
Yeah,
you have them more God gift talents, man, that people just don't understand. He has it.
Subbing in another back, Tristan Hewley, right here for Carver. Hewley steps up inside, outside. Hewley bounces, runs through a tackle, spin move, and Hewley dragging his way down.
Going to get 15 more yards.
Tristan Hewley
for a face mask, looks like.
Runs off about a 20-yard gain, fresh off the sideline. Boy, they are throwing running backs at Spencer in waves.
That might be the last play.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense.
I think Jarvis is going to let the clock run out. I don't think he's going to probably run another play. They don't have to run another play.
They're going to walk off the penalty.
Yes, they will get one off.
Get one more. Hewley dragged down from behind. 12 seconds, 10.
You hope that one didn't cause you, because I'm looking at the big number 53, Trey Warren, who's got everybody in there mumming and offered him a scholarship, limping on that play. A big offensive lineman.
And that's the final. Here at A.J. McClung, we are going to take a break, and we'll come back with the post-game action. You're listening to fantastic Friday Night High School Football on WOKS 1340, 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Ready for a dealership that actually puts you in the driver's seat? Then get to Nissan of LaGrange. Under new management and doing things differently.
Absolutely.
Want exclusive inventory from high-end BMWs to luxury Maseratis?
Absolutely.
Looking for the best deals on every Nissan model? Rogue, Altima, Titan, and more.
Absolutely.
And guess what? We're not here to give you what we want to sell. We're here to help you drive home exactly what you want, with unbeatable customer service that goes way beyond the sell. Because at Nissan of LaGrange, we're in it for the long haul. Absolutely. Just a quick hop from Columbus and Phoenix City, and our customers from both towns will tell you it's absolutely worth the drive. We've been helping drivers from uptown Columbus to Somerville Road in Phoenix City find the ride of their dreams, and you're next.
So make your last stop your best stop. Nissan of LaGrange. We've got what you want. Nissan of LaGrange. Worth the drive. Come see us at 1050 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange, Georgia.
Attention all ESPN and AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS Heritage listeners. Added for your taste buds, oxtails, and meatloaf on Thursday at Dale. Whether you're tuned in for the play-by-play or just listening for your favorite high school player name to be called, we invite you to join us at Dale's Food, 3466 University Avenue, for a taste of home that's simply unforgettable. Dale's Food, 3466 University Avenue. Scania's Funeral Home has served Columbus, Phoenix City, and surrounding areas for 109 years. As the oldest African-American business in the city, Scania's Funeral Home prides itself on providing quality service to each family they represent. Scania's Funeral Home offers pre-planning and pre-funding for all ages, regardless of health. Scania's Funeral Home is located downtown Columbus, Georgia, serving with care and compassion since 1916.
Do you have a child on the autism spectrum or struggling with academic challenges? At Winship Education Center, located at 5977 Whitesville Road, Suite 9 in Columbus, Georgia, our certified ABA professionals are here to help. We identify your child's unique challenges and create a customized path to success. If your child has experienced trauma or struggles with pro-social behaviors, our experts provide the tools they need to thrive at home, in school, and in life. We specialize in academic support for grades 3 through 12, including GMAS, ACT, SAT, GMAT, and AP exam prep. Reading challenges? With over 80 years of combined experience, we follow a proven curriculum that works for all ages, including adults. Need help with foreign language learning for school or travel? We've got you covered. Call 706-580-5142 today. Winship Education Center, where every learner matters.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir. We are back here at the legendary McClung Memorial Stadium. I am your favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG Mike Woods. Well, we have a final score of 48-0 with Carver over Spencer. Our post-game show is brought to you by Dale's Food, Scania's Funeral Home, Winship Education Center, and Nissan of LaGrange. This evening we have 2 player of the games from both sides here with the 63rd annual Heritage Bowl Classic.
Hey, before we announce that the player of the games, we came in here saying that we were gonna Spencer needed to make that freshman beat him at the quarterback spot. Yeah. And let's just say this. He proved us wrong tonight. Well, I ain't gonna say wrong. He did a great job tonight at showing teams that you better be scared of me just as well as that 3-headed monster in the back. Right. So our player of the game for the Carver Tigers, the 63rd annual Heritage Bowl, Spencer Greenwaves versus Carver, Wallace Davis Hustle Award presented to the most valuable player, Carver High School football player, Sebastian Hurd, quarterback, freshman of Carver High School.
And he really could have gave to anybody on that offense in that back, but it was so balanced with that running attack, him just leading at him, and then him coming out throwing 3 touchdowns in the second half.
Exactly.
And two of them to Miles. So Miles picking up right where he left on that state championship game.
And all of them was beautiful.
Right.
All of them was beautiful. And then on the second award, we give out an award for the Spencer side to the William Flewellen Spirit Award presented to the most valuable player for Spencer High School football team. 63rd annual Heritage Bowl, Spencer Greenwaves versus Carver Tigers. That award goes to CJ Starr.
Outstanding linebacker, man. Ian did everything that he could do. You know, Ian on almost every tackle called his name so much, and then also holding down a 3.4 GPA. He is the William Flewellen Spirit Award winner.
So again,
congratulations to both those guys. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the post game. You're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on WOKS 1340, 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Wrap-Up is being sponsored by Scania's Funeral Home. The post-game wrap-up, sponsored by Dell's Foods.
Right back in. Yes, sir, and we are back. Quick break right here at legendary McClung Memorial Stadium where Carver defeats Spencer in the 63rd Annual Heritage Bowl Classic 48-0. We'll be at the new stadium, Old Spencer, for the rematch of last year's game, the only game that Carver lost to Harris County, where Harris County just lost 42-0. And it could have been a thing of you just overlooking and getting ready for this week's game, but we know what Troup County has down there with the attitude. You really can't overlook them. But I don't want to jinx it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a good game. We said that about this one, and we wind up, witnessing another blowout 2 weeks in a row.
I tell you what, man. I talked to the head women's basketball coach down in America Sumter, and I'm going to say this. She told me one thing. She said that the team, the boys, they're trying to reel the boys, the football players in because they're looking forward to Carver. And they ain't nowhere near yet.
Yeah.
So, everybody want to knock off the champ. Everybody want to knock off the champ. You started looking past people, and that's not a good sight. So I hope that Harris County gonna come and play a better game, and because if not, Carver gonna take it out on them for the only loss that they had last year.
Right. I mean, and the good thing about it, Carver has 2 games under the belt, 2-0. There's film out there, So if Harris County, their coaching staff, they gets in that film room and they see exactly. I didn't see too many weaknesses on either side of the ball for Carver. But I'm talking even down to the special teams.
But Mr. Monk, he said that on Wednesday.
Yeah.
He said he went up there to watch Carver, and he just thought maybe the coach was gone, the offensive coordinator was gone. I mean, the defensive coordinator was gone. He was expecting to see some drop off.
Yeah.
But he didn't see any drop off in that Carver team, and again, we didn't see it tonight either. So, I mean, I'm excited about next week. Hopefully, we can get a better game next week here at the old Spencer Stadium. Yeah. So we, man, again, 48-0. 48-0.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, we'll be at the big stadium. Be our first time calling that game there. Man, y'all show up deep because Harris County's gonna show up deep. You know, rematch of last year's game. Carver trying to avenge their only loss on their way to try to get back-to-back state championships. So we'll see y'all next week at Old Spencer, or either listen to us on WOKS 1340 94.1 and ESPN 95.7, or tune in to Moneyboytv.com where y'all can get all the play-by-play action and watch the game live. So once again, I am your favorite commentator's favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG, the legendary Mike Woods, and you have listened to a fantastic Friday night high school football here on WOKS 1340, 94.1, and ESPN 95.7. See you next week.
Sponsored by Dell's Foods. The post-game wrap-up is being sponsored by Scania's Funeral Home.